I told them in the strongest of words to just do it.
You see, this is a we just do it kind of show.
Buckle down.
Shut the fuck up.
Episode 710.
Are you a boner guy?
Oh, I was a boner guy.
You know what? I miss penis.
What are you talking about?
I'm the one who should apologize.
Is it going to be absolutely riveting? Is it going to change your life by any stretch? Probably not, but it's going to be at least entertaining, okay?
By the way, for those people that are in the back, remember to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, asswipe, and suck my cock.
I've been dying to say that.
Mattio!
Cuz-a-roo. Slap-a-rooney.
It's showtime.
WATP.
WATP.
Hello, Rubber Dixon Cuzzaroos. Welcome to another episode of Whoever's Podcast, the only show that used to do a little, but a little wouldn't do it, so the little got more and more. I'm your host, Carl. With me every Wednesday, the man who's almost maybe going to be in the Buffy reboot. It's Adam Bush. What's up, Adam?
I'm all jacked up, Carl.
I can tell, buddy. Producer Chris is with us as well.
Hello.
Please go to whoarethees.com. That's where you get our email address, the voicemail number, the link to the subreddits if you can't just Google that, the link to our Discord server, the link to our merchandise, the link to our YouTube channel, and that link to Patreon and Supercast featuring 2 exclusive bonus episodes every single month. And of course, you can watch the show unedited when you sign up on patreon.com/whoarethesespodcasts or on our YouTube page. We put the links out there for the Saturday shows that we do behind the paywall. And while we're talking about ways to give us money, let's not forget about Hackamania.
Shut up and take my money.
Which is just a few short weeks away, April 10th through the 12th in Las Vegas. Promo code WATP. Treat yourself this year. Come on out to Hackamania. Hang with all of your friends from Who Are These Podcasts and The Creep Off and Nobody Likes Onions, Jim and Them, Tukey Soup. The list goes on and on. You can see the entire lineup if you go to hackamania.com. You can see everything that's going on. The 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, are all jam-packed with fun things to do and shows. And we're going to have some surprise guests, I think. I was on a text thread yesterday. That was some interesting people throwing their name into the ring. So we'll see what happens with that. You want to be there for it. Promo code WATP, 10% off. Also, we encourage our listeners, give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and then shit all over us in the comments section. We'll have our review girls along later on in the program. Please support the show by using supertip.gg/WATP. That's so you can support this show and participate at the same time. If you haven't used it before, try it out. It's fun. Supertip.gg/WATP. Coming up on the show today, Mario Bosco, Karmic, The Golden Hour, Shuli, and Ron the Waiter all compete for Cringe of the Week. Mersh actually kind of had my back a little bit. We have a Boyd box update. You love those. Brendan Schaub's embarrassing Thick Boy album. Opie's show gets hijacked by a guy with a disposable $30. Stuttering John just announced the end of his show and what he'll be doing on his final episode. Megan is here with Is It Gay? We have Simon's Opie or Burr game. We have reviews and voicemails. But first, are you ready to get jacked up?
Jacked up review show. It's a jacked up review show.
That's right. The Jacked Up Review Show posts all their episodes on YouTube now, which is great. A very recent episode they just put out has 6 views on it. And it's very exciting content. I'll let them introduce what they're doing on this episode.
Welcome, ladies and gents, to the Roast of Star Wars.
Yeah, that's the alternative to Star Trek and beyond.
Yo! Sometimes we like to take comedic jabs at people we love. Sometimes we love making notes about every kind of petty person. And sometimes we roast people who others don't have the guts to do such a feat for. And if you think this roast it's going to suck, you can just go home and rethink your life.
I heard Star Wars fans.
I am home.
You don't have a life. You don't have much to think about.
You don't watch Star Trek.
So this is the show hosted by my buddy Sully. I see nothing's changed. Sully's amazing. So this is like a 2-hour long podcast, the Roast of Star Wars. And Sully's got 8 friends there. Mm-hmm. and they're all come with their like roast jokes, and they're ready to go.
More friends than views.
Yes. They're all mixing it up together. And this guy, Mike Ensing, he comes out swinging. This is wild.
Mike Ensing returns.
Yay! Quick observation: first Star Wars movie, except for the opening battle and the Death Star sequence at the end, stormtroopers miss every time.
Yeah, every time. It's a guarantee.
I think they were told not to shoot the main cast.
Maybe they should try shooting at the red shirts.
Oh,
That was Order 69, I think.
oh, 69.
And although
Guys, I'm not editing just the best jokes. Like, this is how quickly these guys are rapid fire telling jokes on this show.
I can't believe they know that 69 has any significance.
They sounded Bill and Ted's. Isn't that funny number those stoners like? So yeah, we're off to a really good start. There was a reference to red shirts. Did you guys know stormtroopers can't hit anything that they're aiming at? Never been told before. Pretty good stuff. But like any good roast or any good roast podcast, Cam, Sully, his name's Cam, decides to explain what the rules are to us.
I appreciate you. And I'm your host, Sully. Just let me finish. But so we'll circle around. We'll do all kinds of riffs. You have the freedom to applaud or boo. It doesn't matter. Just do something related.
Yeah. So this is how democracy dies.
Yes.
Muted applause.
I like that he goes, you guys, here's the rules. You guys are allowed to applaud or boo. Will laughter be a part of this roast?
Nope.
This comedy roast? Will there be any laughter going on? Sully's losing his mind after everything he says.
He sounds more confident.
He's got a nervous laughter, though.
Yeah.
But I think he's excited to be with his buddies.
Yeah.
I don't think it happens very often. He has playtime right now.
He may have had some sugar.
He probably was eating candy. Yeah. All right. So now that we understand the rules of this Star Wars roast, oh boy, there's a lot of meat on this bone, guys. Watch out.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. What I appreciate about these comics, these hilarious guys, is that they're not afraid to be topical with some of these jokes.
Of all the characters, I was expecting C-3PO to show up on Epstein's emails today. I must get off this island.
Got him. C-3PO might never recover from that one. Burn.
Is Trucker Andy in there? It sounded like his laugh.
Yeah, Trucker Andy was one of the guys on there. He's not above it. He's like, guys, I gotta go play poker, but I can make fun of Star Wars for a little bit.
And still not all of the people who attended watched it.
Right. All right, so this next joke I'm going to play for you. Don't worry, we're going to get the Sully set. Okay. Don't you worry about that. But I wanted to give you some examples of what Star Wars jokes these guys were coming up with. This one, I believe, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, listen carefully. I believe this makes 0 sense. But there's a private part mentioned, and so that's funny for that reason.
Look, all I'm saying is this: the Emperor, my scrotum has more wrinkles than the Emperor. All right.
You know what would really piss me off is if Adam did laugh at these jokes, because we could never get him to laugh at anything that happens on WATP.
I know.
I'd be
hard.
Be so offended. If
These guys just get me. I get it.
just like, that was pretty good. Yeah. Emperor, wrinkles, scrotum. Yeah.
It's pretty jacked up, you got to be honest.
It's pretty good stuff. One of the things I noticed throughout this episode is that Sully laughs his ass off at everything. He is selling this thing. Mm-hmm. It's not dissimilar from Tom Myers on Tom Myers vs. the Rest of the World, where when he starts cracking up at something, he really cracks up to let you know this is a comedy show, guys. Mm-hmm. We're having fun over here. And these Ewok jokes really land.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. This is pretty brutal here.
Here's the thing about something else, too. From episode 6, Return of the Jedi, or Revenge of the Jedi, whichever you want to call it. I call it we're going to the Battle of Endor. Here's the thing for me. How in the fuck did the Empire lose? They had superior firepower. They had things that could blow shit up, and they got their asses handed to them. It's like getting your asses kicked by Teddy Ruxpin.
You like the suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked.
You liked that joke as much as Sully did. Yes. You weren't ready for the Teddy Ruxpin reference, were you?
Yeah.
Remember that thing with the teddy bears beat up on the military forces?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yep, I do remember that.
This guy gets me.
Yep. Kind of jumped the shark when that happened, didn't it? I remember that. Holy shit. Sully's just loving this. I'm waiting till you get into spaceship jokes. Because Sully loses his mind over this one.
When in TIE Fighter thing, when you say I got a great idea for an evil spaceship, let's just make it a giant H with a ball in the middle. You're not, it's not a great idea. And X-Wings, okay. Y-Wings, I'm going to say this about Y-Wings. They're the Chevy Pinto of outer space. Okay?
I can listen to Sully laugh at this shit all day. I know. They're the Chevy Pinto of outer space.
I can't believe these aren't characters. I can't believe that this is real.
I wish there was a video component to this. I want to see what these dorks look like.
Oh, they look like that table in the cafeteria that you would never sit at.
Oh, yes.
Or maybe you did. You like Star Wars.
Anyone want a sandwich? Wait, maybe I did.
Oh, you caught that, huh?
I suppose it's possible. The one guy on here, this guy might be black because he gets real spicy with the Lando jokes, and everyone seems to be cool with it. Everyone seems to be all right with this. I'm like,
bring it.
No, I guess it's okay.
If it had been 40 years before, Lando would have been like, hello there. I'm Lando Calrissian. I'm the Baron of Cloud City. How you doing there, massa? That's what we would have had.
It would have been a white Jar Jar.
Would have been Jar Jar. Is that what you said?
Adam, are you still there? Adam, can you hear? Is the audio going?
I got to
through?
look this up. I got to see what they look like. I got to find out right now.
Zippity doo dah.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Hello there. That's amazing.
Well, hello there, Miss Princess Leia.
I mean, he said masa, right? He said that.
yeah, he definitely did.
Oh man, how are we gonna follow this?
I don't know. Maybe I should have closed with that one. All right, so then Sully, it's his turn to tell us some hilarious roast jokes. Now, what's amazing about Sully is that he's the one laughing at the other jokes, and no one laughs at his joke.
Oh.
No one returns the favor. It actually gets to the point where I don't think the other guys know that he's trying to tell jokes. I think that they just think that he's like starting conversations with them.
I gotta say though, Ron Howard was offered a chance to direct the prequels, but instead directed Solo. For a man known for directing dramatically rewarding performances, why did he have to helm the most tonally deaf entry?
I paid Tom Myers $50 for that.
All right. Well, that one didn't land. Maybe this one. Maybe this next one will get people rolling a little bit.
For a franchise where fans can't decide what's good and what sucks, I think it's clear that
They suck each other.
Well, but if you'd let me finish, I think it's clear that it's great at promoting arguments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's against the rules. Interrupting,
Dude, they have no respect for him at all.
No,
they're just like, okay,
let me punch this up for you.
Right, punch it up in real time. I'll be the Corey Feldman of this podcast.
Yeah,
fix it for you. All right. Well, I don't think Sully understands what a roast is or how any of this works.
Apparently. All right, so I got to ask you, and then I'll let Tom go. If the Emperor was this smart to conceal his true evil nature from the Jedi all these years, why now did he reveal it when he could keep playing them for fools? And by doing this brings up more questions, making me wonder if we, the audience, are too dumb to get this, or the filmmakers are that inept at displaying all this Shakespearean-level treachery.
I think we can safely say the latter.
What?
I think he's going for a joke there.
Can you repeat the latter again?
I just like the Emperor could have just like pretended he wasn't controlling everything behind the scenes longer than he did. Like, yeah, I guess.
Am I right?
Yeah.
What a jerk.
Good stuff. That Emperor's a bad dude, turns out. All right. Here's another joke from Sully that does not land anywhere.
Oh, it's great. Watching the entire sequel trilogy, even with Rip Track's commentary, it took longer for me than it took the entire Rogue Squadron to destroy that fucking Death Star. Oh.
I mean, the Death Star battle wasn't that long. Yeah, take a lot longer to watch 3 movies in a row than, the act 3 of the first one. I don't know. I guess I didn't get the joke, but those guys laughed, so you got to laugh on that one.
Yeah.
So that was good. I was happy for him.
They're starting to feel bad for him.
Yeah. I think they're just kind of like, oh, these are all jokes.
Yeah. Guys, we should have laughed before.
Yeah. They're in the private chat that Sully's looking at. Kind of start laughing at these horrible jokes, and a tear just starts rolling down his face. Is that what you guys think of me? All right, one more from Sully, and then we'll move on because this is rough.
I gotta say, when it comes to attention getting, everybody's having to remind me who these free new characters are in the sequel trilogy. That's about as interesting as having to learn the name of that one shy douchebag at your friend's various parties who won't talk to anybody. If you can't stand out, you should probably keep to yourself and remain bland.
You stink.
Was he talking about himself? That's him, right?
I know, right? I mean, that dork that no one wants to talk to? You guys know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah. Sully, we know.
And it hurts.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So, well, I'll never look at Star Wars the same. I thought that movie was cool, but now that these guys have roasted it.
Ruined it for me.
Yep, I think I'm done. And are you finished with your research you were doing?
It's going to take a minute, but I have a feeling it's the gentleman named Oreo.
Okay. All right, well, now that everybody's jacked up, it is time for our...
I just want to say...
No, this.
Cringe of the week. Cringe of the week.
So, Adam, you have submitted a number of potential cringe of the weeks or cringes of the week, and I have not watched any of them yet because I want to be surprised by this.
Fantastic.
So I'm gonna let you take it away and tell me where to begin.
We'll start with number 1, where Maria Bosco was, when we last left him, trying to pronounce Amityville correctly.
Right.
3 shots. He didn't make any of them. They
It's
decided
not like
to
that's
move
a
on.
famous place. It's like the name of a movie or something. So who would know how to pronounce Amityville?
Yeah, he's also there at the time, so it's probably written.
Saw the sign. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So he tries again at this new restaurant that he's helping to promote. Do you think he gets it right or not?
Come on, you got this, Mario.
What's up, everybody? Baseball season is almost here. I'm here at Victoria Steakhouse here in Amityville, Long Island.
Anatomy what?
That's right.
By the way, so you just said it as you were setting this up, and you wrote it on the video clip you sent me. Do you think that his name is Maria, or is that a joke?
I just learned recently that this isn't a lesbian woman.
No, this is a guy named Mario.
And I'm so happy for him and his journey, whatever's going on over there.
All right. What's up next?
Let's hop to number 7, where Carmick talks about DistroKid possibly putting out some of his music. That's a service you pay $100 a year for, and they will get you music on streaming services.
How the fuck do I not have number 7 for this one? I don't have a number 7 in my folder here. It did not come over.
That's crazy. Do you
That
have
is crazy. Let me look in the main folder here and see if maybe this is something that I missed and I should have. Nope, there is no number 7.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Then we're going to jump right to number 3, which is Ron Berman doing stand-up comedy about the Patriots.
Patriots versus Jets? There's no rivalry with that. Dude, it's Varsity versus JV. The attempted murder of Mark Sanchez with the butt fumble? Because of the butt fumble, he wants to murder.
I like this guy a lot.
Celtics versus Knicks? There's no rivalry with that.
I'm sorry. I was waiting for them to get to a punchline. That doesn't happen in this clip.
You're the sports guy. I figured you would get it. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about, and no one in this room seems to care that he has a microphone.
No.
They're just making everyone talk louder at their tables.
Yes.
Yeah. Sir, can you quiet down? I'm trying to tell my girlfriend I want to see other people. This fucking guy won't shut up about the Patriots over here.
He gets very drunk when he performs, and I think he... look at him. Look at how he moves. It's so crazy. There's a lot going on.
I think he's just like got a nervous energy about him. He moves around a lot at 6 a.m. too.
Good point. That's how I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, he could be the star of Jacked Up.
Yes. he would actually be jacked up. Unlike Sully, who's cooled down.
He's sedated.
Yes.
Check out number 4.
All right, 4 I have.
This is a clip from the Uncle Rico show. Who do you think Shuli Egar here is talking about?
I always said the whack packer is fascinating, but the person who hitched their wagon to that whack packer is, I want to know more about Ron, not Riley Martin, you know?
It's like getting Don Rickles. I mean, you know, everybody loves it when he
Yeah.
would trash you.
Yeah.
You know, I saw that too. When Shuey's going, can you believe these people are just following these whack packers around? What's their deal? It's like, I realize you got paid to do that, but still.
I thought he was going to roast me.
Yeah, like, okay.
We might all be in that group you're talking about. Shuli just wanted to point that one out.
Yeah, it's fun. No one caught that. There's no Bob Levy there to catch that one. I'd be like,
It's funny you say that because the next day I was invited to go on to Out of the Coffin with Bob Levy. So I brought him this clip and I played it for him, and he didn't understand it either. He didn't know what Shuli was talking about. He was like, "You mean the Don Rickles part?" I'm like, yeah, the Don Rickles part. I was talking about what Shuli said. Did you not see any? I don't think it landed at all.
Didn't register with him, huh?
No.
He might have been pretty detached from the Howard Stern show by the time that Shuli was really taking on the role of the whack pack wrangler. I could be wrong about that.
I also think he's a master at pretending he doesn't know what's going on when he doesn't want to answer something.
Yep.
And I respect that.
He did a very good job with Stuttering John on that front recently.
You don't remember we were friends and you liked me?
You don't remember I slept over at your house? God, it's so sad.
That is the cringe of the week.
That is the cringe of the week. What a nerd John is.
If we want to jump to number 2, Carmick says a sentence that I think makes full use of the English language.
You guys have an idea of what people are, but you're off the base. I think it's more funner to assume incorrectly of people.
You take forever to say nothing.
All right, so is Carmick talking like an idiot on purpose, or is he just stupid? What's going on?
He thinks that it sounds cooler to use big words incorrectly than to use simple language well.
Yes, I think you're right about that. I think he doesn't know how dumb he sounds, because to him it sounds like an intelligent thought.
Exactly, right.
And it sounds more funner for him. To
I
talk
was
that
going to
way.
say it makes it funner.
So he's loving it. Well, you're killing it over there, Carmick.
You remember how the Golden Hour guys were talking about bringing a live show to Las Vegas?
Oh, I sure do.
They're doing it.
This is very exciting. All right, let's see what they have to say. Oh, this is it, March 20th.
That's all you get.
Golden Hour Live. No. This is in Austin. This is at the Vulcan.
In Austin, I'm sorry. Yes.
Yes.
Where they are.
Yes. I am so excited about this because I saw Brendan talking to Brian Callen about this. There was a great clip on the Fighter and the Kid subreddit where Brendan Schaub is talking to Brian about like, hey, dude, I'm doing the Golden Hour Live. You should stop by. We're doing the show 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Whoa. Okay, hold on a second. we get back from that. So he's like, Brian, you should come by. It's going to be awesome. We're doing the live podcast. And Brian's going, oh, that's cool, man. Oh, that's really cool. Good for you guys. I'm in Houston. Ugh, bummer. I gotta.
Well, how many hours away is that? Because we're on early. I'm sure you're not on at 3. Like,
right. Yeah. I mean, it could have
catch the early one.
But the best was, I probably should have grabbed this clip. The best was Brendan goes, we should do Fighter and the Kid live again. And Brian's like, oh.
Brian kind of trailed off there.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Did I trail off? Yeah, I kind of did.
Brian wants nothing to do with this. That was such an epic failure when they did this. And this Golden Hour, I can't wait for this. This is in 2 days. Oh, this is amazing.
Watch party.
Yeah, let's go. How many people are going to show up to this show?
That's the question.
Because Chris D'Elia was quite reluctant.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when they came with this idea, and obviously Eric Griffin was just like, yeah, let's definitely do that. He's got nothing going on. Chris D'Elia plays theaters and sells them out and doesn't need this bullshit. It was just like, I mean, I guess I'll be in Austin that weekend. So yeah, I guess we could.
think they had like a back and forth where Schaub was like, "Oh, I know this guy at this club in Austin," and Chris was like, "I know the guy too. Like, we don't have to." It sounds like Chris made a call because they didn't get a slot. They were given a favor earlier before the real show.
Yep. Vulcan Gas Company is right down the street from the mothership.
Wow.
Joe Rogan is supposedly friends with Brendan Schaub. Brendan Schaub's done his show dozens of times, and yet he can't get a 4 p.m. slot at the mothership. Anyway, that's fun. I'm excited about this. This will be good.
They look very happy on the poster. I hope it looks the same way after the show.
Look at all the cheering fans, too. It's great. People are going to be going nuts for this show. I can't wait. Are they bringing all their producers and stuff, too? Is this going to be... That's a pretty big production, the Golden Hour.
What? They just need microphones. What's there to produce? What are they going to do?
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, just let Eric riff.
It's good. Oh, yes. Please. Eric, did you bring any topics for us today? Did you want to sing for us, Eric?
I hope they do.
Banging.
Oh, this is a lot. This is a perfect chance for them to do some live performances from their record. If they don't, it's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, we'll get into that momentarily. But we're still talking about the
Cringe of the week. Cringe of the week.
Okay, here's my last one.
Oh, shit. You know what? I do have... Wait, what were we looking for? Number 7?
We're looking for the Distro Kid. Karmic Distro.
I have that, but it's number 8.
Even better.
Look at me. Look at me being really terrible with words and numbers. You got to give me one or the other. I can't do both.
How about shapes?
Girl, play square. That's rectangle. That was rectangle.
All right, red.
That's trapezoid. All right, set this one up again, please.
So Distro Kid is what anybody can use to get a record put onto streaming services. It costs $100 a year, and warning everybody, Karmic is thinking about it.
Okay.
Hey, Beef McLarge Big. Genuinely, if you need a hand with DistroKid, DM me. Well, first things first, I got to sign up for the service. Second, I got to do work with, great. There goes my camera. There goes my camera. Can you hear me?
Oh, wow. That's pretty good.
Everything's falling apart for this guy.
Then his mic stand drops again.
Yeah. So he does have distribution on his AI music. And the only reason why I know that is because Rocco tells me how he jams it in his car when he's driving hours to fast food restaurants.
That's a part of the issue that he's having. It's very hard to understand, but it's something about how the AI versions are already up there, so he can't put his real versions where he plays all the instruments up because there's a conflict in the publishing, but he's working on it.
Oh, he thinks he's actually playing real instruments on these songs?
He thinks there are demos where he does, and he'd like to share them with us, but gosh, the publishing is just making things difficult.
How do you mic a leg guitar? Do you put 2 mics on it, one above, one below?
From below and above, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. He's got to stand real still.
All right.
57s.
57's probably more appropriate. All right, so Adam, you have one more clip on here, and we were checking this guy out last week, Adam Vanderberg.
Yes.
Adam Vanderberg is a stand-up who posts his jokes, his performances, and little clips on Instagram. And we were checking out some of the ones that he had pinned last week, but this is the one that you really wanted to show us.
See, I don't like you say you're being very diminutive about him. Oh. He's a stand-up comic from Chicago, Illinois. He's up and coming. He's playing the clubs, and I'm lucky enough to have this clip of him.
Great. Good point.
Thank you.
Let's talk about all the annoying things that happen to us, right? Right? You ever feel that way when you're walking down the block, right? And all of a sudden, that damn annoying pebble in your shoe. It's like the pebble knows what it's doing to me. It's like, where the hell are you? You stupid son of a goddamn stupid. Now you listen to me, you piece of crap.
What the fuck?
Then when you happen to put the shoe back on, it finally feels good, right? Because the pebble happens to get out of the shoe, right? And then the pebble all of a sudden is like, let's jump right back into the other shoe. Let's get all comfortable, annoying hell. Okay, you stupid son of a getting mad at my shoes. Okay, people, there's been times where I've had to throw away my whole shoe because there was a pebble stuck in there.
Oh my God.
What a chunk.
I could see Ron Berman in the crowd taking notes.
Yes.
This guy's great.
Wow, he's really connecting all these jokes together. The other shoe. Holy shit. Didn't see that one coming.
How do you get your eyes so wide?
All right, so Anna, let me understand this. I think I set this up incorrectly. So there's a guy he works with who hates him, went to his comedy show, and then decided to post these jokes to embarrass him so he could play them at the office for everyone and be like, look at Adam sucks at comedy. Look at what happened last night. Is that what we're watching here?
I believe I misspoke. That's not what I was saying. He filmed this himself intentionally, posted it on his social media in the hopes to get gigs. And there's a lot more like this. They're great.
Adam posted this thinking
Yes, he
that this was going to be a good representation of a comedy show people would want to go see.
He set up that empty chair right there, told nobody to sit in it, put his phone in there, lifted it up, pressed record, and is kind of eyeing it throughout the entire set.
Not since we saw Joe Matarese have I seen someone make such a bad decision with videotaping a stage.
I was thinking if Jerry Banfield did stand up.
He did.
He
we
did?
we watched it, yep.
I must have blocked it out because that's what this reminds me
He
of.
went up there with no plan, Jerry Banfield.
That's what this seems like.
It was a while back that we watched that. Okay, so relatability is something that's important when it comes to like jokes like this. Have you ever had a pebble jump into your other shoe? What's he talking about?
You've never been?
I've just never had that happen before. I'm usually
Not
get
while I
the
was
pebble
wearing
out-
them.
Yeah, you usually get a pebble out of one shoe and move on. Yeah.
I love the way he looks at the audience in between every line, just like hoping, I guess, expecting, wanting something. It's really desperate and really amazing.
There was an episode of Hughesy's show recently, and Hughesy's been on fire with all of his guests lately. And I guess Mersh put out a tweet or something that said he had Carl fatigue. And so the title of this Hughes episode was Carl Fatigue, featuring Mersh, Little Emmy, and $2 Dan. And I was watching this episode because I'm like, pretty tired of me too. What do these assholes have to say? And $2 Dan was on. He thought someone else was going to be on there that he wanted to yell at, and that person didn't show up. So he left. And then it was just, which was kind of shitty because he kind of just left Hughesy to be there with Lemmy, just kind of like, all right, well, this is the other thing I was going to talk about, I guess. But then Mersh shows up. And one of the things that I've been getting scrutinized for recently is I've been making these appearances as people are having me on their show. That's the funny thing, too. Hughesy asked me to go on his show, and then I do, and then he has an episode called, Is Everyone Sick of Carl? It's like, fuck?
You fell for it.
You'd asked me to come on your show, and I said yes. The fuck?
Why do you think I stopped making the rounds? Every time I show up on their show, they're like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Right.
Dinner for schmucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously. You fell for it, you idiot. Like, you sent me the link. I thought. Anyway. So the thing that people have been criticizing me for recently is the fact that I was sticking up for Anthony Cumia in this domestic violence case by saying that while domestic violence is always a bad thing and you should never hit a woman or physically abuse a woman, Danny Brand was asking for it. And you have to look at the fact that Danny Brand was antagonizing him over and over again, trying to get the reaction that she got, finally got it, filmed the aftermath, posted it all online, couldn't wait for all of that to happen. And so they're continuing to be like, for shame that Carl would say such a horrendous thing. And they bring this up to Mersh, who doesn't like me and doesn't like Anthony Cumia.
Okay, can I clarify that?
Please.
Again, not a Carl fan. If you want a moral F slur all you want, JMO, Danny Brand absolutely deserved it. Go watch those Periscope videos. She's a habitual button pusher. All right. Some people stop being victims and start to veer into deserve it territory, like Scarlett Hampton, who's back with Ralph today. So it's like anything that happens to her, are we really going to sit around and go, oh no, that poor victim? Sorry.
Good points.
You had 3 chances to fucking get clear of this guy and you didn't.
So one of the things that I like to do on my show called The Creep Off is a little thing we call victim blaming. And sometimes it's appropriate. I know it sounds like a horrific thing.
No, you guys are really good at it.
It sounds like a really bad thing to do, blaming a victim, but sometimes they have it coming. And I'm glad that Mersh, with his recent experience with Scarlett and Ralph, seeing how she just keeps going back to him and hanging out with him. He's just like, yeah, some people set themselves up for a bad thing to happen to them. And then a bad thing happens to them. And it's hard to feel bad for him when that happens. Anyway, I sent Mersh a note thanking him for being real, He's not just always playing the fuck Carl character like some of these people are, like $2 Dan. Just everything I say is just, oh my gosh, I can't believe anyone would ever say such a thing. Oh, isn't this horrible? Whereas Mersh is like, I don't like Carl at all for this reason, this reason, this reason. But he's kind of right about this. He agreed with me on another thing. I forget what it is. But anyway, not the point. The point is, thanks Mersh for being a real person.
Mm-hmm.
Not just a clickbaiter.
For the future, bringing up Mersh to back up an argument like that does not hold a lot of water.
No.
Doesn't really help further the argument at all. In fact, it kind of moves it in the other direction. Like, oh shit, this guy.
For sure. Yes. I'm painting myself in a very, very bad light here. So I think we need something to lighten the mood. I think we need to check out Boyd on the Box Z and see what he's up to.
Well, is he back to that, or is he gone back to the fiddle? Is he doing better? Is there anything?
Good point. Good question. I mean,
I'm hoping for change.
He's updating his Instagram all the time, right?
He's hoping for change.
Let's check it out and see what he's doing.
Okay.
Imagine if you liked your song that he was tapping to.
Yes.
It'd be so frustrating. Like, I'd love to be able to hear the song for a minute. That would be cool.
I feel like even if you liked the box as an instrument, you wouldn't want it to be played that way. It's the same thing every time.
It's true.
No dynamics.
Poor Boyd. I noticed that Drew Land and those guys have been picking up on him.
That was
I think
great.
From our show. They've been playing a lot of Boyd on there and seeing what he's up to. Hopefully this thing takes off and he becomes a big touring musician again with the box.
Well, I demand an update before, I want him to remember the little people
That's
who
right.
supported him.
I just want proof that he can move his left hand. That would make me feel a lot better.
Speaking of updates, what's going on with Tom Myers? So Tom Myers hasn't updated his podcast since the end of last year. And that's disappointing. I like to hear my political news through the lens of Tom Myers. That's upsetting. But I was checking out his channel, and I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that Tom likes to put up video clips of him super chatting another show, or maybe an appearance he doesn't do very well on, but he still puts it up there. Well, lo and behold, I just saw that he updated his channel with a video from this channel, this very channel right here.
Well, the first gauge is, do I think it's funny? Right. And it's like, if I don't think something's going to work, like if it doesn't make me laugh, then I just don't do it. And then, the ultimate test is, of course, does it make like an audience, like a room full of strangers, laugh as well? And then if I try something and if it gets, an immediate reaction, great. If not, I go ahead and try it again, tweaked. And if I just can't tweak it, then I just say, okay, fuck this bit. Like a lot, I'd say, like, of all the stuff I've written, I'd say like 99.9% of it like never makes the final act. That
makes sense. He must be writing 25 hours a day.
Yes,
for that to be true. But yeah, here it is. Tom Myers' joke writing process from Who Are These Podcasts with Adam Bush and Vinnie Paulino. And he puts his source in there and asks that we ask him to remove it if we wanted to remove it. Of course, he has all the ways you can pay him pinned to the top of the comments section. So Tom's getting very lazy. He doesn't seem to be putting out content at all. He is just posting these best of clips from his podcast from years ago, which, looking at something that happened in the news on August 7th, 2025, I don't know if it's going to be that interesting, or this members only video that's from May 27th, 2022. Inflation and rising gas prices was the name of that episode. But Adam, Chris, congratulations. You guys made Tom's channel.
Yay.
That's very exciting. I think he heard that Adam Vanderberg from Chicago, Illinois was coming to town, bringing his Pebble bit, and he's just staying quiet until that blows over.
You can't compete with that.
You want to stay away. Just
Yeah,
give him the
that's a good
stage.
point.
I think I saw a thumbnail that said those fat cats in Washington.
All right, so coming up, we have the Thick Boy album from Schaub Records. Adam's been doing a deep dive into one of Brendan Schaub's many endeavors over the years, and music producer being one of them. And I have some updates on other things that he's up to recently. We have the Opie and Ron show. Opie and Ron had a nice long stream on St. Patrick's Day, and a lot to talk about on there. You know, when the chat wasn't dictating what they would talk about, which happens quite often. Stuttering John, of course, has announced that he is leaving the Dabbleverse, and I have some news on that and everything that's going on. But first, supertip.gg/WATP is where you can go to support this program, and we appreciate you, Tom R. Give me Leonard or give me Deeth?
Fair enough.
Sarcastic Weedhead coming in.
What's up, my stoners? Cool Cat Carl here with a new WATP dispensary product. This time we got an absolute favorite of mine. Suppositories. Would have had it sooner, but I couldn't stop testing the inventory.
Oh, mamma mia. Can a couple of tree guineas do a podcast at a pizza place without you busting balls? Oofa, che pale. Keep it up, Carl, you fanook, or you'll be sleeping with the fishes.
Carl, you've done all these Wednesday shows and never once had Lucy whip them out. Why stop at ripping off just one O and a bit, you lump of fuck?
Nick, checking to see if I'm still British. What's all this now? Can I buy my fag mate? Cheerio. I'm so depressed and I miss my mamacita. Pay on you and those leather pants.
I bet you do.
Well played. The Kinky Loco.
Yo, it's official. Welcome to the Grill Overs.
Steve Groh entering the Dabbleverse. Watch out. He's a force.
I just sent something to his mother's house to welcome him.
Nice. Scooter Chi 985.
The Pinto was made by Ford. I had one.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I didn't want to nitpick.
You want to nitpick that joke? Sully loved it. The Peacock fan. Adam, did anyone on set ever mention Artie's bit where his uncle refers to Buffy as Jew Broad fights Draculas?
No, but someone mentions it once on every Dabbleverse show I do.
Jay Wolfenstein, PSA, Bob Levy does not own a waffle iron.
Okay.
Good to know.
Thank you, Jay.
Ray DeVito, the gummy smoker. If you can be baited into violence, you're violent. Fair enough.
That's a funny name.
And not Mark 69. Can that guy with the box play The Wolf is Loose? No, but you know who can play The Wolf is Loose is this guy. No, we're not doing that. That's a copyright strike waiting to happen.
Careful there, Cool Cat Carl.
Although we do have a lot of copyright strikes waiting to happen because we got to get into Brendan Schaub and what he's been up to.
Because to me, I'm just like, oh, it's literally a blimp in the road, man.
Stupid as can be.
All right. So back when it was the King and the Sting, before it was the Golden Hour, it was Brendan Schaub and Theo Von. They did the show together. Very popular show. And Brendan Schaub could do no wrong. Everything he touched turned to gold. Everyone wanted to work with him. Everything. I mean, this is the MMA guy. It's so cool. We're hanging out with the MMA guy. He's in the UFC. And now he's buddies with all of us. This is great. And so he was just trying to do everything he could. Joe Rogan was egging him on, cheering him on, I should say. You got this, Brendan. You're the best. And so Brendan decided to become a music producer and start his own label, Schaub Records. Now, Adam, you were checking out when he announced this and he introduced this to Theo Von back on The King and the Sting. Do you want to just play the clip or do you have a setup for this?
Just play it.
All right.
Did you get that song, Nick?
Yeah.
This shit is so hard. I want you to think you're in the club. And your cheeks are out, Theo. Your cheeks are out.
Have you seen Craig's News Live?
Don't be scared to turn that shit up, Nick. Let Theo get his cheeks out. Feel it.
Which are your cheeks you want? Front or back?
Who is this? This Lil Browse?
Good boy, Austin.
Ride through the city like Brennan Schaub. I'm on a mission to get it all. If you ain't thick, please don't get involved. Don't want them skinny like models. I don't need a girl that look like she a centerfold. Cause I need everything thick. I'm in the kitchen like jelly roll, whipping my wrist, man. You know what it is. I've been getting my weight up to ride with the thick boys.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
He's serious.
Yeah, they're not kidding.
And the first lyric is about how cool Brendan Schaub is.
Yeah, it was hard to miss.
Yep. And then a reference to Thick Boy, his company.
That's pretty much the majority of the record.
Um,
Every song gets a dozen thick boys. It's all about the thick life, and Brendan Schaub gets a shout out in every song.
But this is a comedy show, so I'm sure it's like supposed to be comedic or something, right? It's not just...
There's one or two slightly comedic takes by his comedian friends, such as the next one. Oh, and actually, we'll wait for that. I want to play you one more before that. There's one or two comedy ones, but most of it is inspirational. It's about grinding, working hard, getting through it, about making it and bringing all your friends with you.
Okay.
Damn.
How hard is that? Club anthem? Yeah, dog. Schaub Records. You don't fuck with Schaub Records, y'all.
Dick.
Little Browse killed it.
Bro,
how hard is that song?
I can't believe it's like a real studio. It sounds like a real fucking.
Oh, we got a whole album. You haven't heard all the songs you got?
I didn't even what?
Yeah, me and Theo started a record label.
I didn't.
Yeah, I took
Schaub Records?
Schaub Records.
I didn't start that.
Well, you know, we'll call it whatever. But I took the money from our zoo in Mexico and put it into the music.
Oh,
that's why the ostriches didn't get delivered.
Modern day Sugar Knight, bro. Look at you.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny by Theo. Immediately, like, I had nothing to do with me. I want nothing to do with this. But yeah, Brendan's presenting this like, this slaps, right? This is pretty amazing what I've done. And, you know, the one guy's just like, wow, it sounds like a real song or something.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Good stuff. So walk us through what you've discovered from Brendan Schaub here.
Well, this started as a fan who sent in like parodies and songs, and they started using them. The fan's name is Lil Browse, and he's the majority of this record, the producing, all of the writing, almost all the voices you hear. Songs that are credited with Chin. Chin really just kind of says, hey. Yo.
Chin's the hype guy.
Exactly. He's not really doing much, but it is sincere. And he knew an up-and-coming artist from Texas named Jelly Roll and got Jelly Roll to sing on a couple songs. That's how serious they are about this.
Wow, the Jelly Roll.
Check out number 3.
Is featured with Chin on this one.
They don't know I had to walk before I could run. They don't see the times that I was almost giving up. I can't imagine quitting, cause this just not in my blood. I'm built for this, been working my whole life for this. No taking breaks, I get up and I grind for this. No, I don't ever complain, I don't got the time for that. If things don't go my way, I just get up and go change it. I'm talking about 10,000 hours of blood, sweat, and tears. And they all wanna talk, but they not even here when I need them the most. And they all disappear, I was living in fear, but I switched up the gear. They don't see the 10,000 hours I put in. They don't see the pain.
Oh, fuck off.
So good.
Are we still doing Cringe of the Week?
I think so. I don't think we ever stopped on this episode. Jesus Christ.
It's one thing when something sucks because they put no effort into it, but it's another thing when someone works really, really hard and it turns out even worse.
Yeah.
And it really is an insight into Schaub's mind. Like, this is him. This is how he feels. This is what he believes. All of it. It's that MMA podcaster crossover, which there's not much but him.
But he's just patting himself on the back. These songs are just talking about like how much work you put into stuff and how amazing you are. It's like, all right, relax.
They also try and stay humble. It's weird. It's very strange. And they do go for some comedy, like on this next one, where Crystalia shows up to perform as his legendary character from the podcast that we all know and love, Chank Smith.
Oh, I guess I'm not familiar with that, but okay.
That is a problem all across America. Like a thick boy talk, go grab your camera. Get those short guys, document it. Put it on your vlog so you will not forget it. Chank in the comments not complimenting. Thumbs down because I have a fucking problem with it. Cats after dark, you jumped the shark. I gotta watch the guys who watch you do the podcast. They have a podcast now. The guys that have a podcast are the guys who watch. These are the guys that watch you do the podcast, and now I watch them do a podcast about your podcast. Man, fuck all that.
Oh, Chris. First off, is that a Jamaican accent? What's he doing?
It's Chank, classic Chank.
All right, yeah, that's just Chank being Chank. But then, is he just improvising that then? Because that just sounds like normal Chris repeating the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah.
Dalia.
Sounds like Opie wrote that.
Yeah. Okay. Good stuff, though.
Everyone that's not the producer, Lil Brows, I think, got limited time and limited,
I'm
limited
interested
energy into it.
I'm interested in the comedy because Brendan Schaub's got all these comedy friends. And so, you got Theo Vaughn, obviously, Chris D'Elia there, Eric Griffin.
Yep.
I'm sure he's going to have a hilarious song on here, right?
Nope.
Oh.
I mean, yes, but no.
Brendan is a thick boy. That boy big as fuck. Tell me why you're so thick, boy. Don't you work out enough? You got baby making hips, boy. That booty wide as a truck. And even though we give you shit, boy, we still gotta give it up. Let me tell you about the thick boy. Riding around the city making big noise. Small city kid in a big town. First name Brendan, friends call him Big Brown. Like Drake on 1,000 sedatives. It's hard to find somebody that's better than Big Brown. Pound for pound, riding around town, can't believe what I found. Brendan Schaub, thick boy mob, tall, silky, buttery, corn on the cob. Definitely the man for the job, cause CTE can't stop my dog. Brendan is a thick boy.
No diggity.
You got the
Now
game.
my nose is brown.
Yeah, holy shit. Adam, I'm going to make so many thumbs out of this episode. I'm so excited about your reaction to this music. It's just inspiring you.
It has that, like, they're ragging on him, but the whole thing has that, I still love you. I still love you, which is just, there's nothing funny about taking yourself so seriously.
Well, also, Eric Griffin fancies himself a singer. We found this out when we watched the Eric Griffin show, his podcast. He loves singing. And so you could tell he's just like, all right, let me just put some stuff in the background on this one. Let me just run it again. Give me a separate track for this. Because he's just singing along with himself. Ugh. It sucks.
And then he came up with that one new note, pound for pound. He's like, oh shit, now I got to do another 8 bars of that. Oh my God. It's just no diggity. He just stole that song and added words that rhymed with brown. No one calls Brendan Schaub Big Brown.
No, why would they? Also, so these are all up on YouTube, these songs.
Yeah.
You can still find these and play them if you want to.
You sure can.
Okay. They must get millions of listens, I would imagine.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that because all of the songs get between 8 and 25,000 views, except for the ones with Jelly Roll that each have between 150 and 200,000.
Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Jelly Roll's name being on it.
I think it's just because those are the ones the Fighter and the Kid fans are big fans of.
Oh, that must be what it is. Right. All right. What else do you want to play from this album?
Look, this is not all jokes. This is serious. We are talking about serious stuff here.
Came in as an underdog, but now I'm on my way. Stayed up every single night and hustled every day. I've been going so hard. Now I'm on my way. Like, oh my God. Now I'm on my way.
Journey.
This sucks.
Yep.
Who the fuck would listen to this shit?
Brendan Schaub.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like building a house just for yourself. It's it's going on through his head 24/7. I love listening to it because you feel like him. This is his thoughts. These are his opinions about things. It's very limited. There's one idea for every song.
Anyone who's met me knows I skip leg day. I'm assuming this is the soundtrack to leg day. That's why I don't get it. Is that what's going on here?
Makes sense.
Yeah, that would make sense.
It's for motivational people that don't want to seem too braggadocious, but also want to make it to the top and make all their friends feel bad, but also dabble in comedy and work out a lot.
Seems niche.
It's for everyone.
Yeah, all right.
So everyone can relate, yeah.
All right, well, here's another one.
I would put the team on if I blew up. I get the money for the click and get the crew love. And now the crew up. Now everything I do, big, on my high end. Oh my God, look at what happened. I'm not saying that I made it, no. But I'm
Oh no! I'm not saying I made it no, but I feel like I'm getting close.
I'm tempering my expectations melodically. I just see Brendan christening the new offices with the champagne, and he's pouring it everywhere, and they're all just. It's like if Entourage had an album made, that would be this.
I'm feeling the friendship, and I'm a little jealous. I'll be honest.
Right?
If only I could ride with my boys like that.
Was that what it was like after the DabbleCon one? Was that what it was like back at the basement, in the home office? You just
Yep. Bob Levy and I just spraying champagne into each other's faces. It was wild.
Bringing the crew with you. Well, this is where the album stops being fun and really starts being torturous. This is the song that got just lambasted online. People were deeply offended by how weak and sad this track was, called Thick Girl, featuring the stylings of Bobby Lee's brother, Stevie Weeby.
She gotta be thick. Her hips on my dick. I'm taking a lick. Let's lead it quick. A bull like a pit. And I'm not a trick. That chick in the whip is giving me fits. And I will not quit. The pussy I stick. I like it like this. I need that shit thick. Didn't want me till I got on the king and the sting. And now that girl is all on my dick. Stevie Weeby in this bitch. I might wrestle with your bitch. Now I only wrestle girls that are thick. They're hugging the clit until she submits. I'm back on my shit. Call me the cow catcher. Mean low brows. Yes, sir. Got some pounds. God bless her. Walk up to the chick and I told her this.
I need a thick girl.
I don't think you got the memo on what the overall mood of the album's supposed to be. You know? Like, well, we're trying to inspire kids. You want to work out to this stuff. Be your better self. It's just like I can just brag about fucking chicks now.
He's the cow catcher.
I guess. Yeah. His rap style is terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my God. When he's like, look at my dick.
Yeah.
He just sounds whiny and complaining, and like he's his older brother isn't listening to him enough.
I would imagine that where he comes from, they're not great rappers. So I'll give him a pass. I'll give him a pass on this one.
Well, Gangnam Style is a great song and holds up.
That's true. That's a good point. All right. So Bert Kreischer has to be on this album, right?
He sure is.
Okay. I can only imagine that he's branching out and doing things that we wouldn't expect from Bert Kreischer.
It's in his wheelhouse. It's out of pocket for this record, because now that they've mastered hip hop, you're like, they can't possibly pull off a Limp Bizkit remake. And you're right, they can't.
I'm an on-sider. I'ma take what I want if I really like it. I'm a fucking beast. I just look nicer. Train like a machine. No Bert Kreischer. I'ma shoot my shot. You know.
So is Bert the one singing that?
Yeah.
Bert, can you use something other than the fact that you're a machine on this one? No? Okay, that's fine. God, that sucks.
Imagine the task of trying to work Bert Kreischer's thing into a workout hip hop album. Like, that's how you get there.
I'm more offended by that track than anything else I've heard so far. That sucked out loud.
Oh, because it used guitars, so it's personal.
It's personal, yeah. But I just don't know why someone was just like, yeah, that's a good hook. It didn't even like the syllables didn't even fit. Like a machine! Like, it's like, you gotta use a different word there. It just doesn't work for the melody. If there is a melody, I don't know.
He also says he's no Bert Kreischer. Like, it's cool to be dropped in the song, but say something good about him.
Right. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, that works.
You hear there's like triplets, so Schaub thinks that's complicated. He thinks it's fast. Like, if you're not really listening, you're like, oh, he's rapping fast, not like like some. It's just really, really bad.
All right. You have a few more things in here to take a look at.
Well, what do you think this artist looks like, Lil Brows? Have you painted a picture in your head?
Yeah, I'm thinking like Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern show.
Let's take a look.
Okay. Oh no. That's a white kid.
Yep.
Oh no. That's not good. I think I'm starting to realize why this isn't a very good album.
There are a lot of N-bombs on this record and not during Eric Griffin's track. So I want to know who's saying them. I have a lot of research to do.
Eric Griffin's the whitest guy performing on this album, but
I know.
Still.
That's Big Brown right there.
Yeah, there he is.
That's the exact look a caricature artist would put on his face.
Yeah.
So he's wearing his Schaub Records COVID mask. It's like, can you guys just not breathe in while we take this photo real quick? Or nope. All right, never mind. It's fine.
I think a lot of people that worked on this record aren't necessarily having their face attached to it.
Yeah, probably not. So let's get back to the King and the Sting here, where Theo Von and Brendan.
Oh, I just wanted to check out this one moment. This is from when he was first playing in that song. And they, Theo's giving I'm into it. And then after the first chorus ends and the second verse comes in and everyone realizes that it's still exactly the same beat and music, everyone's energy just kind of dies.
Everything I get super thick, boy. You ready?
Used to have a model bitch, now I got a thick one. Yeah, I do. Last night went late, yeah, we had a sick one. Got very drunk. Yeah, and I like options, I don't like to pick one.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's just like, okay, how long do I have to go along with this? No, it's just getting embarrassing.
Never should have started dancing.
Nope. Oh yeah, that's the problem right there.
Yeah. You're committed.
Yep.
All right. We got one more clip on here.
No, we don't even need it. It's just their anthem, unless you want to go out hard on their anthem. But after being all jacked up, I don't know how much we can take.
We ain't playing with them this year. Let's go.
Boy.
Big as fuck. Everything I do still make it thick, super thick. Rolling through the city with the thickies and I'm going there. Did it big already, had to go.
All right, I've heard enough. I was checking out the Fighter and the Kid subreddit, and someone's been paying attention to all of the trademarks that Brendan's just been abandoning, because for a while there, he really thought he could do no wrong. And so he was just getting all these trademarks out. Of course, he has Schaub Records. He's doing that. He's also merchandise. He's got the Thick Boy Bike Club. That has been abandoned. He's got the Ride Hard, Ride Thick, which apparently is hoodies and shirts. Thick Boy Bike Club, by the way, is backpacks compatible with personal hydration systems.
Oh.
Then there's the Thick Boy Bike Club that is the nutritional liquid gel supplement aimed to boost energy. When I want a liquid gel supplement for energy boosting, I'm looking at Brendan Schaub. Like, what does he have that could do that for me? So there's a whole list of things that he's not really paying attention to anymore. I guess he's realizing that he can't move products like he used to, which of course we know that lawsuit he's involved in has to do with that. But he also has another lawsuit that just came out that I noticed the other day. It looks like when he left LA to go to Austin, he just stopped paying for his studio, and now he's being sued for a breach of lease. I don't think that he was able to cancel the lease agreement correctly, and he just stopped paying for the place that he used to have. So that's not
sounds
great.
like a plan.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like how John gets rid of boats. It's like, well, I'll just stop paying for it. They'll get the picture. They'll get the hint eventually, right?
Didn't he stop paying the mortgage on his house because it was eventually going to be sold?
Yes, John famously, the mansion that he brags about in Calabasas, he just stopped paying for because it was on the market. Why would he keep paying for it?
I'm not living there.
Right.
Sue me.
Yes, he's so stupid. We do have Stuttering John stuff coming up. We also have Opie and Ron. We have the Is It Gay game. We have the Opie or Burr game. Voicemails, reviews, so much to get to. But first, you can support this program by going to supertip.gg/WATP, and we do appreciate that.
Hey, buddy. I've listened to you hilariously trash that no talent hack Tom Myers for years now. What a dork. Thanks for the low L's, buddy. Please explain why Tom is more likable than Adam Bush.
Oh, shit. Shots fired.
You okay, Adam? Adam?
I just need a minute.
Laverne Mystic coming in.
A podcast watching the guys who podcast. Why, that's you, Carl. You made it into a song. This is glorious, just like getting serenaded by Stuttering John. I might end it if I have to listen to any more.
All right, fair enough. Yes, I did feel some pride with that. Dang Lizard, 2 euros, says, seems like a real thick head. I see what you did there. And my boy Labyrinth Mystic coming in to gift 5 Hurley Podcast memberships. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that, Labyrinth Mystic. We do appreciate you and all your contributions to this program, this channel, and a lot of the other shows in the Dabbleverse that I see him lurking around and supporting. Always appreciated with that. All right, let's get into the latest with the Opester.
Ba, 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 ba.
So Opie's episode yesterday morning, St. Patrick's Day, the title something about green beer or something. And I was tuning in, checking it out a little bit. And it starts with Opie talking to Ron. I'm sure you saw this, Adam. He's talking to Ron and he goes, Ronnie, last night was one of those nights I could not sleep. It happens like twice a year where I live, where you cannot sleep. Can you guess what it was? And Ron goes, oh yeah. I know exactly what it was. It's those fucking garbage trucks. They are so noisy. They make so much fucking noise. They wake you up. It's so ridiculous. These garbage trucks are just running 24/7. It's nonstop. You can't sleep through the night. And Opie goes, well, there was a time when I would hear a garbage truck. I'm now 500 feet above street level, Ron. I'm not hearing garbage trucks. That's why I live where I live. I'm on the Upper West Side of this amazing 2-floor apartment, 500 feet above ground level. And Ron goes, "Oh, yeah, right. I guess that's a me person problem." This guy lives in a basement in Astoria, and he's like, "Yeah, I know it's annoying when you're trying to sleep in New York City." It's like, no. What it was is something that Ron will never experience. It was the wind shaking the building, and I've heard about this phenomenon where people don't even realize what's going on, so they just feel queasy and sick. They're just lying in bed, and they go, "What is going on right now?" And the building is actually shifting as they're built to do.
Yes.
Yeah. It sounds creepy as fuck, doesn't it?
To prevent fall apart, they go with the wind. And if you don't know that before you've lived there, you get this seasick feeling. And the fact that Opie can't even begin to imagine someone that wouldn't guess that is.
Yeah. It was hilarious. He's talking to Ron, and Ron was so confident. He's like, "Oh, I didn't sleep last night either. I know what this is." No, garbage trucks. Garbage trucks. And Ron's even doing and then they do that beep, beep.
Of course he did.
It's like,
It was very accurate.
Opie's not hearing that at all. I guarantee you that.
Ron lives below ground.
Mm.
He can barely hear the garbage trucks. He's happy to be able to hear them.
They couldn't be further apart, which is why it was so funny when they went to that diner together.
Yeah.
And they had that moment of like, hey, we're just two guys living in New York, living in this crazy city. And then immediately had a giant falling out after that. It's funny how that worked out. But they're back together now. And where do you want to start off with your clip package here, Adam?
Let's start with number 1 from yesterday, where Opie, because he's such a great journalist, asked Ron the question that we've all been wanting to know the answer to.
Wait, are you full Jewish?
I am 100% chosen. I am 100% Jewish. Da, 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 da.
You hear that?
Fucking right.
You hear that? You hear
Fucking
that?
right.
Even 500 feet above the streets of New York, I could hear the boos for you.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What's that all about? I guess you're not allowed to be proud of being Jewish. I mean, I know Adam pretends he's half Jewish, so I guess this is a thing.
Well, no,
God
it's
forbid.
not pretending. They're in New York, and was it up in the air? What Ron was there debate about this? Were people unsure and writing in? I feel like it was pretty settled.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Because it's a simple question, one that when put in reverse, Opie is incapable of answering.
True. In fact, Opie has no idea what's going on with him.
I'm a quarter Polish because of my mom. My mom's father was from Canada, so whatever that was. Then I got some German. I got some possibly Irish or Scottish in me. So I'm an American mutt, Ron.
Good stuff, Opie.
I cut that in half. That was twice as long. It's amazing. Every white person is so ethnic. It's crazy.
I know, it's so boring.
Ron's like, "You're European."
I was actually proud of Husey when he had John on his show. Was it yesterday? The day before? I can't remember. But Husey had John on his show, and John's always talking about how he's Danish and and all this shit. And he was like, you fucking Americans, you're not Danish. You're Americans. Stop it with that. No other country does this where they claim they're like, oh, and then I'm part this and part that. Shut up. Who cares?
There's like a classic Irish folk ballad that every Irish pub dweller knows. And I mentioned it because like only the real Celtic scholars know this one. And he had no idea what the fuck I was talking about.
Okay.
Like, you don't know anything. Nope, never heard of it.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
All right. What I love about Opie's show is how desperate he is for money and how easy it is to just take over. And there's this guy, Barrister. And Barrister is a longtime super chatter for Opie. But, you know, Opie doesn't want to insult his buddy. And if people are giving him money to insult his friend, he's not going to just take the money and insult Ron the waiter. You know what I mean?
He's against hate.
Barrister wants to say something about you, Ron, but he only gave $2. And yesterday I made a new rule. I don't read $2 super chats anymore. Go after yourself.
I appreciate the $2 offer. I don't have a problem with $2. Opie's too good for $2. $2 is good for me.
All right, I'll give you all $2 super chats. How's that, Ron?
No, what did he say?
A new rule. I'll give you all $2 super chats. So, Ron, you made $2 today. Congratulations. Barrister says Ron sucks. S-U-X. Because he doesn't want to get banned. I guess if he spells it S-U-X, I don't ban him. Okay.
Ron walked right into that one, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yep. He set him right up for that one. Opie could not wait to read Ron sucks.
Ron didn't hear that part.
Nope.
Yeah.
He just heard the money.
Yep. But I liked Opie's new rule. You don't have to read $2 super chats. What are you doing? They're just going to insult you and your friend. You don't want to do that. But, you know, if people start giving you more money than $2, then, you know, it would make sense.
Oh, Ron, I said I would give you all $2 super chats today. Well, Barrister's already back with a $5 super chat. Sorry, Ron. You said you like $2 super chats, so you can't like $5 super chats too. And Barrister says Ron really sucks for another $5.
So Opie sees this as a big W.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So he's like, this is perfect. I'm getting paid the big bucks, 7 large, and I get to rag on Ron over here.
And Ron agreed to it.
And Ron wanted it. He asked for it. He got it. What Opie doesn't realize, though, is that he's handing over the keys to the show here. He's pretty much made it very clear that if you give him enough money, then you're the show. And Barrister picks up on this very quickly.
And they have
Ron, we might make some money today. This will be crazy. We never make money doing this shit. Barrister's back. Now he's giving $20. Ron sucks more than watching a video of my girlfriend with a bunch of Newports while I'm getting dialysis treatment. Oh, my God. I messed up his good line. You suck more than that, Ron, according to the barrister.
You know, he really worked on that. He really worked on that, thinking that was very clever and funny, and you butchered it. You butchered it. You butchered it. Funny saying.
Has Opie ever read the word dialysis before? That's interesting. So $27 we're up to, 27 gross.
Mm-hmm.
And Opie's like, well, this is what my show format is now.
Yeah.
Similar to Kevin Brennan figuring out that, hey, if Bob and I are just ragging on Chad Zumock, and then the whole chat wants to get involved and rag on Chad Zumock, I'll just read $10 super chats talking about how unfunny Chad Zumock is.
Yeah, if you don't have dignity, it's a good business
Right,
model.
and people were just throwing money at him. So it was just like, yeah, this is great. Until Chad finally went like, I'm not having fun anymore. I remember the day when Chad was just like, I can't just keep coming on this show. Can I get down to like once a week or twice a week or something, Kevin? Because this kind of sucks. And I'm concerned for our buddy Ron the waiter, because it will wear on you if all the super chats are just saying how much you suck the whole time. But for Opie, it's a brilliant business model. And hopefully it'll pay for some nice Christmas gifts for the fine people who work in his building.
Yeah, that's what it'll put it towards. Yeah.
Maybe someone will get a tip next Christmas.
He hates living in New York.
Yeah, speaking of which, so we've talked about this a lot because this came up early and often when we started covering Opie Show, where after he left Sirius, there's no reason for him to live in New York City anymore, and it's very expensive. And he hates New York. Have you guys noticed he hates New York City? He despises it.
He's hinted at it.
He's come out and said he fucking hates New York City and everything about it. And so there are options. It's not Cuba. You're allowed to leave. It's not North Korea. You know, and could you imagine trying to leave New York? Like, hey, where the fuck you think you're going, asshole?
Get back here.
One of us.
Yeah. I was going to escape to New Jersey. I heard that place is awesome. So, Opie cannot escape from New York for a very specific reason.
Have to be stuck, but
No,
you know what I
gotta,
do see?
Ron, no offense. You know, you're a single man. It gets to a point where it's not about you. It's about your kids.
No, I
What
understand.
makes them happy. Dude, if I left tomorrow and I lived in the mountains with a little stream next to me, I'd be happy as a pig in shit. And then I would have to look at my kids knowing that they're not happy.
Now, let me tell you what's happening.
Yeah.
Because your kids are too old now.
Yeah. This excuse he's been using forever, since the kids were very young. And he's like, they have friends. I can't take them out of New York. It's like, no, this is the time to move them. They'll forget about these kids and make new friends very quickly.
Or Dad, you go to the mountains in the stream.
That's the other thing I was going to say, is that those aren't the only two options.
Right.
You know, it's not like either we live in the wilderness where there's no running water, or we have to live in Manhattan. It's like, no, there's a lot of in between in those scenarios. Yeah. And so Opie's just like, I'm trapped here because my dumb kids want me to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So he's actually the victim.
They don't even like New York either, but they love watching me suffer. They can't get enough of it. I'm like, guys, can we please get another house? They're like, fuck you, Dad. We're staying here forever. So that is Opie's prison that he's in. Pretending that his family's alive and keeping him in New York. It's a tough way to live, man. And then your building's shaking because you're up so high. That's rough.
Does he know that having your microphone have a bright green neon light on it, like, is the signal to everybody that it's not a good microphone?
That's a good question. This is a new microphone that he's using, and it looks like a toy mic.
Yeah.
That children get.
Yes.
Because it has LEDs in it.
It makes them want to keep talking into it because lights come up.
Right. Yeah, it's like a little reward
My
system.
name's OP, and I'm here to say.
You ready for the Schaub record?
Yeah. This is just a quick clip where it's apparent that Opie's not listening to anything that Ron is saying. So he's telling this story, Ron is, about how his mother and her girlfriend filmed the first St. Patrick's Day parade where the LGBTQ community was officially invited to participate. And this was controversial at the time. And so there's a wild story here that Opie can't be bothered with.
Yeah.
And they were responsible for 4 police officers losing their job. They recorded 4 police officers spitting on them.
Oh.
Throwing empty bottles. You know, the finger, F you, you fucking, you faggot.
All right.
You understand that?
Yeah.
And they used the videotape from the public access show as evidence. But that's how bad Boston is, dude. Even the cops were going after them.
I have no problem with any of that.
Whoa. You want to break that down a little?
What?
It sounds like a lot of fun. Back to you, Jim.
So these guys got their Doc Martens. They're just stomping on queers all the way down the street. And everybody's like, yeah, that's fine.
Gotta get your steps in.
Now tell us about the leprechauns.
Yeah, parades are boring otherwise. What do you want them to do? Bagpipes? What do you want? Opie, pay attention, man. It's just an hour every day. That's all you got to do.
He's the character that Harry Shearer was making fun of in Wayne's World when he plays that radio guy. That's that in real life.
All right, so Opie was fired from Sirius, as we know. And Opie, much like Chris D'Elia, you brought up the tweet Chris D'Elia had where I got 1 million views even though none of my friends are supporting me and everyone's just left me hanging. Fuck you, everyone. Opie's a very similar attitude.
And then I get the pipe from SiriusXM for some bullshit. And when I was starting the podcast, I reached out to a bunch of my friends that were on my radio show. But because I wasn't in the big seat, they couldn't be bothered by me. And Theo Von famously said yes. Last minute said, well, I'm canceling everything because I'm sick. And then I find out he didn't really cancel much of anything. He was canceling me. Oh. And then I couldn't get him on the fucking phone anymore.
Aw. Poor Opie.
I wouldn't tell that story. I wouldn't.
Right. Yeah. He used a word there that was not the correct word to use. Friends. I called my friends. It seems like he didn't form a friendship with these people because I saw all those people do Anthony's show and doing the show with Jim Norton now, and going on Sam Roberts' show. It seems like some people were like polite to guests and made connections.
Yeah.
And Opie just thought like, well, I'm the king of shit mountain, so everyone's just going to keep coming to me. And then they're just like, yeah, no, not really. You kind of suck. We're done with you. So Opie's complaining that Sirius let him go, not understanding the value that he brought to their platform.
And Voss and Sherrod, and that show was crushing, but SiriusXM, they're just garbage. I gave them a great show right in front of their eyes. They couldn't fucking see it. And then I moved into the podcast world, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm starting from nothing. I need these guys to help me out.
And they weren't there for you.
Okay, so Opie's explaining that his show was awesome and it was crushing. And no one at Sirius acknowledged that. And then he went and did a podcast and it sucked.
Yeah.
So maybe, just maybe, the radio show sucked. And that's why Sirius didn't mind getting rid of him, because it made no difference in their subscriber rate or their listenership or anything else. It literally, I'm guarantee, because I know a lot of people who canceled after Anthony got fired. I guarantee Anthony leaving had an effect on listeners and subscribers. I would be willing to bet that statistically they couldn't see a difference.
Things may have improved.
Oh, good. Opie's out of the afternoon anymore. All right. So he's bitching about all these people who used to do the show and then won't do the show anymore. And Bert Kreischer's one of the guys that Opie asked to do his show
again.
And this actually might be one of the funnier things that Bert Kreischer's ever said. Of course, he didn't say it into a microphone for once, but Opie's going to tell us about it.
Know who didn't do the fucking podcast? Theo Von, Joe Rogan, Bert Kreischer. Bert Kreischer famously said to me, he didn't even say yes or no. He said, "I'll always be a fan." What the fuck does that mean?
Dude, that's like an underhanded insult. That's an underhanded insult. Fuck him.
You see his tour bus went up in flames?
I heard about that.
That's karma. That's karma, Bert. That's what you get for passing on Opie's podcast. Dude, I got to remember that one. Next time Husey reaches out.
Yeah.
I'll always be a fan. All right. Good to talk to you.
Yep.
Pat on the back.
So you're doing the show?
All right, man. Yeah, anyway, good catching up.
Yeah.
It's 2 in the morning and you're calling your ex drunk and you're like, come on, what are you up to? I will always love you. I will always be a fan.
Yeah, right.
They hang up on you.
Moving on. Okay.
Still doing Cringe of the Week.
Opie does have nice things to say about Bert and his Netflix show.
But the fact is, I also saw Free Bert on Netflix, and it's really good. It was really good.
You know, it did get picked up for a second season. I haven't watched it because I'm not really interested in what Bert Kreischer's doing, but I've heard people say that it's a good show.
Opie doesn't dish out compliments.
He doesn't, especially to someone who's dissed him.
Is he still trying to get him on the show?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Have you heard that it's a good show?
I have, from people that I respect, which is why I'm like, hold on a second. Are you guys fucking with me?
They might be. I don't know. I haven't seen it either.
Okay.
It's a trap.
I know sometimes when things are panned, I like them because I see something others don't. This I just assumed because it was panned. Like Opie's the only person I've heard say good things about it outside of Bert. And
it got picked up for a second season. It just did. There's a big announcement.
I'll have to watch it then.
Yeah. Report back because I can't have time for that.
I'll be able to tell you within 20 seconds.
Okay, perfect. That sounds good. Yeah, you can't put the Opster in a box. He doesn't play that game.
I'm not gonna play the game other people play. Look, Theo Von, he has a very good podcast. I think he's overrated. I don't think he should be one of the top podcasters in America. Bert Kreischer, fuck him.
Yeah. Good point. Opie doesn't understand charm. He has no understanding of like someone just having a personality that connects with people. Like Theo Von is just a charming guy. You're just kind of rooting for him. Like, This guy's neat. It's fun. And he stinks. He's not as good. He's not as good as the numbers he gets. That's the beauty of this meritocracy that we have now, is that it's not about schmoozing the executives and getting the big gig in the morning radio on the high frequency. It's more about like having a show people listen to and enjoy and tell their friends about, and the audience grows. So it's hard to go on and just be like, he doesn't deserve the audience he has. It's kind of a dumb thing to say.
Especially when he does the exact opposite of what you do, Opie. His delivery is the exact opposite.
Mm-hmm.
And he listens to people when they're talking. You still haven't seen Ron perform, and you call him a friend, but you'll go see Jim Jeffries because he's famous.
Oh, shit. You're right. That's so funny. In my mind, I had thought that Opie went and saw Ron do stand-up because they had those photos together. But you're right. That was to go see Jim Jeffries. Opie still has not gone to see Ron. And Ron claims he does once or twice a week at Rodney's.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't be difficult. Rodney's is not a far distance from where Opie lives.
He can walk there.
But the kids.
Well, the kids,
yeah.
they got to get off the bus or they eat breakfast or their alarm clocks or I forget. There's something the kids need.
Did you catch in this episode where he talked about having to draw his kids a bath?
Dude, there's no way these kids are still alive, right? He's talking about something that happened 10 or 12 years ago.
Yeah, he's talking about it in medieval times terms. Like, who the fuck does that?
So there's one thing that we know about Opie. It's that when you mention Anthony's name, he gets triggered. And he can't help it. He can't help himself. It's not, I don't think he wants to react like this. It's just a natural reaction for him.
You mean after Anthony? Oh, you're talking.
Ah, right. Yes.
Yes, I don't follow you. I don't know who the fuck.
Get mad. I haven't done a show with Anthony in 12 years. Enough of
I
that
understand.
idiot.
I understand, but I'm saying this is after. So, this is like
I haven't done shit with Anthony in 12 years.
So this is after Opie and Anthony. So this is Chris Stefano and Mark Norman and.
It's crazy. Opie has to just yell, I haven't done a show with Anthony in 12 years. It's the thing you're famous for.
Yeah.
I hear, I'm listening to Anthony on WABC, and he'll be talking about something that happened. It'll be like, back when I was on a show called the Opie and Anthony Show, I was the Anthony of that show. We did this thing where, but it's like he talks about it fondly. Like he remembers, like, yeah, this is what you guys know me for. This is why I have a radio gig today.
Yeah, that's how I got here.
Right.
When Brendan Schaub comes up, Theo Vaughn is not like, I haven't spoken to that fucking asshole in years.
Right. Yes, that's the difference here. It's like, I imagine if Opie was in a better place in his life, he wouldn't be as triggered by the name Anthony.
Yeah.
At this point,
Ron might be incredibly unfunny, but he doesn't seem that dumb. He must know that triggers him.
Yeah.
Ron almost got thrown off the show because of that.
Yeah.
But he does.
But he
seem
keeps
that
trying.
Dumb. He does seem that dumb. I don't know.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Well, immediately afterwards, he starts naming other celebrities that like Opie to like make him feel better, so he's aware of the impact it has. Mark Norman and Florentine, they still talk to you.
You're right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You did a show with other famous people. Remember? Yeah.
Opie starts to feel better. Oh, yeah, I did.
I'm sorry, I yelled at you.
Listen, Opie is greater than Anthony because Opie is not racist.
Some of this stuff hits me in the face. Of course, you can't avoid it, but I don't search it out. Oh, look at this. Look at this video from Popeyes. Look at what they're doing, these animals. I don't go through life like that. That's stupid. Go ahead, Ron.
Popeyes? What are you talking about?
Popeyes, chicken, people fighting.
Oh, what are you watching videos of people fighting in fast food restaurants?
Yeah, but
that's something your ex-partner does.
Well,
yeah, that's what he's explaining. Ron, wake up, keep up with us, please.
All right, I retract my statement about him being
so
smart.
dumb. Oh, you're talking about people fighting at fast food restaurants? Specific fast food restaurants.
Yes,
ones where fried chicken is involved heavily. Ron, come on, keep up. And I like when Opie goes, he's always talking about how I don't even pay attention to what he's doing anymore. It doesn't matter. And then he's like, what are we reacting to videos of people fighting at a Popeyes? Like, okay, so you're paying very close attention to what Anthony is doing, it sounds like.
We got to watch him deflate in real time. He was like,
Yep.
that was...
Well, and post it.
I'm not purposely taking a shot at him, but there's a ton of people like that. They just search out these videos. These animals, look at what they're.
Lock them up. Lock them up.
Oh, shut up.
I would actually like to watch Opie and Anthony swap. So Anthony did that thing where he was like on the streets of New York walking around and filming himself, just being like, and this building over here was built in 1843. And, just kind of give it like the history lesson like Opie pretends to do. It'd be great because Opie was kind of doing it right there. If he would just react to like black people behaving poorly and watch those videos, that would actually be a really funny thing that would get a ton of attention. You want to talk about the Rodney's gig getting attention outside the Dabbleverse, where all of a sudden Legion of Skanks is talking about it and the bonfire and everyone. If Opie went on and did a parody of Anthony reacting to these videos, that would be huge.
It would be.
And he would do it poorly and he'd suck at it. So don't try. But anyway.
Because in his way, he already does. Like he says, I'm not filled with that hate, but he verbally berates Asian tourists for having the audacity to stand in front of him while he's taking a picture. He stomps on homeless people's cakes. Like he harasses people that don't want him there.
He hears that Ron's 100% Jewish and he goes, everyone's booing right now. Like, what the fuck?
He said he can hear it from all the way up here.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about?
He films artist stuff and gets chased away by them.
Yes.
He won't tip the musicians playing.
Yep.
Anyone.
Fucking, yeah. Anyone, right. Yeah, what am I talking about?
He won't tip Spider-Man. He won't tip Iron Man. He won't tip Mickey Mouse.
Why do these people keep moving me along? What's going on?
So Opie's got some new thumbnails that he's working out. AI's working hard for the Opster. And wow, what is with these? All right, so I guess AI is all programmed to figure out that you have to have lots of colors and wild stuff going on, but then also bright green fonts.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Looks like a choice.
That's WATP. We do that.
It's a very specific green.
This motherfucker. I call that WATP green. It's actually Isotopes green.
I was going to say.
Don't tell anyone.
Did the band rip it off?
If he starts wearing a fucking green tie during his shows, cease and desist coming down the pike. I'll tell you that. Now, Adam, you love to get yourself involved in these shows in various ways. And I appreciate that about you.
Thank you.
So Opie, when he's live streaming, it's not just one live stream. He's doing multiple live streams because he got the vertical format and he's got the horizontal format. But then he does that across multiple channels. So there's a lot of live streams going on, which means there's a lot of different chats going on during the live streams. And Adam's in there. He's watching. He's watching it live. He wants to see what's going on. And what happened here?
What happened?
I asked him if he would ever consider doing a show in Dubai. And he put me in a timeout.
Yeah, you can see at the bottom of this screenshot here. It says you've been placed in a timeout by the owner of this video or a moderator. They're really paying attention to the chat on there. If all you asked is if you would do a show in Dubai.
There's 8 different versions of this. All of them have less than 20 people in them. I posted the second I posted it, they were like, goodbye.
Wow.
I'm blocked from John. I'm blocked from Karmic. I'm in a timeout with Opie. I miss my friends.
Seriously, what the fuck? You're just pushing people away, it seems like. You could be a better friend, I'll be honest.
That's fair.
So we saw that Barrister learned on St. Patrick's Day on the 17th that all he has to do is throw a few bucks Opie's way and he takes over the show. So Barrister comes back the next day. This is this morning show, the 18th. And Barrister has learned, well, I was going to say the wrong lesson, but it's actually the right lesson because this is what Opie wanted them to learn.
Wide open. Barrister says $2 today from Barrister. Ron sucks, and why won't you read my $50? You sent a $50 super chat?
Barrister's the best. Fucking Barrister.
Barrister.
Thanks for the $150 you sent me about 6 weeks ago.
Wait, man, we got.
Opie's going to give it to me soon.
We got a lot of people chatting, and wow, holy shit, you guys are babbling today. All right, here. Oh, I missed this. All right. $50 super chat for Barrister. We read the $50 super chat cold, Ron. We do. Good morning, Hope. Ron still sucks, but we finally have a solution. Ant is returning to morning radio on WABC this Friday. Ron can team up with Ant and ruin that show too.
No problem.
Spend $50 on that. All right. We'll take your $50.
Ah, it was worth it, man. It was worth it.
All
Maybe
right.
for
Yeah, of course it's
$75.
worth it. We'll take your $50 there, Barry.
Opie just said, this is such an Aaron Imholt thing to do. He does this on Rumble Fridays. Opie just said, we read $50 super chats cold.
Yeah.
So this multimillionaire, who's got a pretty nice view of the Hudson River, will sell out for $50 fucking dollars. $50 gross, by the way, which is more like $30 to him. This is crazy.
He said his morals and his standards are so high that he wouldn't reunite with Anthony for $1 million.
Right.
But for $50, he'll say Newports, and he knows exactly what that means.
Yeah.
Yep.
He reads them all cold.
I know. That is true. That is true. So yeah. Barrister got to have a little bit of fun with the Opster.
There you go.
You know, fair enough with the slanty eyes. There's a couple things. You know, I like looking at Ron when I do these things, so I'm looking at him. But I should be doing this and making believe I'm looking at Ron by looking in the camera, and then the eyes would be open more, but then they're kind of closed because it's early in the morning to begin with. And the rest of the day, honestly, these eyes are wide open.
He's a strange man.
He really is. He takes so much offense to people when they say that he has Asian-like eyes.
But
very upset about
it's
that.
not Christmas time. He told us it's the Christmas tree that makes his eyes like that. I don't understand.
Right.
He definitely had purple lips for quite a while
He had
there.
a purple mouth for a while,
And it
that
offended
pissed him
him.
off.
Yes!
He
It
hated
makes
when
no
people,
sense.
when people brought that up. He hated that shit. So, yeah. So there you go. That's the lesson to be learned, guys. If you got $30 burning a hole in your pocket, take over Opie's show and do whatever the fuck you want. Because he will get very excited and pretty much say anything you want him to.
There was one moment today where Ron made a quick reference to, I get those $2 super chats, if Opie ever sends them to me. And I was like, oh, are you starting this again? Because last week it was Opie's a man of his word. Opie gives me all the money. Then you started to play he's not giving it to me, so we all jumped in to make up for it.
Right.
Now I'm starting to see a pattern, Ron. You're starting to try to milk this thing for the money, and we can see through it.
Yeah, he's teaching us the wrong lessons,
Yes.
I think. Hellraiser69, Opie's a Polak? I wouldn't have guessed what you did there. Sarcasm. That was the thing that he did. All right, now my computer's not working. Now I'm stuck on this super chat. There we go. That brought it away. Very good. JFK Head Chunk, Opie's mic is confusing local air traffic. Someone else in the chat was like, you could definitely turn that off if you want to.
Yeah.
There's got to be a way. Agent 89 became a YouTube member. Thank you very much, Agent 89. We appreciate you. Check out the... what is the tab that you want to look for? Posts. Go to the posts tab. I post all of our bonus shows and everything. That's just for our members. Wherever the Leaf wins says, I'm going to try and get my Jim to play Bapa's album when Ladidler is working out. I'll make sure to capture his reaction for y'all.
Oh, yeah, he'll get into it.
Wait, what am I missing? Who's Ladidler?
I thought it was John, but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it's not. Who's the diddler? Is it Dalia?
Could be Dalia. I don't know. I don't know who that is, but
I just pictured John.
You can't get your Jim to play that. No, there's no fucking way. People pay to be there and stuff. They would not be having that. All right. We appreciate the support, guys. Supertip.gg/WATP if you want to support this program and participate. We're going to get into some Stuttering John talk, and then we have some games to play. Is it gay? And the Opie or Burr game. But first, this.
Bloody ass. Can I get a little sympathy? Because because I got a bloody ass. I'm bleeding generously because I got a bloody ass.
I was watching John went on Hughesy's show with Shmuel Buckman, and John came on late, left early, but you know, whatever. He went on the show, give him that. And he was so defensive. It was such a weird exchange because it's just like, you know, constantly trying to justify the fact that he's a comic or that he's not a lolcow. And John will just never learn to just be like, all right, man, you know, whatever. Yeah, I'm not the world's greatest comic. You know, just like diffuse the situation. He can never do that. Yeah. He's just like, oh, really? Oh, really? What is Pat Dixon? How many shows does he play? And blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay.
Where have you headlined?
Right. It's so stupid.
He tries here. He's trying. He learned some lessons doing these interviews. And he's like, I'll be a little more sober and I'll try and roll with it. But he can't. He rolls with it and then has to go right back and defend it.
He can't. Yep. So that was pretty fascinating. I enjoyed that. And then this is from the subreddit. And Barnes and Noobs posted this. John's really good at introducing his friends to each other. And he loves doing that because he loves proving to, like a person like Avo, he spends hours on the phone with every day. He wants to show that, like, by the way, I have other friends too.
Well, you know, like suddenly he just like started defending me and he said that, well, you know, Ava brings the super tips. What?
Ava, I have a very special guest.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I mean, Ava, this is my best friend in the world. Hitman Dan. Put your head a little closer.
Where are we? Where we?
There we go. Hey!
Look at how happy Adam is. Yeah! Hitman Dan, let's go. My best friend in the world, he introduces him as. He didn't even come to Rodney's, John. Your best friend in the world didn't even come and see you when you were in New York.
Also my drug dealer.
I just can't imagine being 60 years old and introducing my friend as my best friend in the world.
It's sad.
Make new friends, but keep the old, Ava.
We're going to be friends forever.
There we go. Hey!
Hitman
Dan.
How you doing?
Good. Nice to meet you.
All right.
Hitman Dan is here. The man. The mission.
The mission? What?
That old saying.
There's speculation. The reason why this video exists is that, you know, Hitman Dan is the guy who John famously told Kate could get them blow for the wedding. John's nephew's wedding. Got to bring a lot of blow to that.
Yeah.
You know, might be some family around, but whatever. So
I'm not breaking up with them.
You're right. I'm not sharing. So anyway, Hitman Dan is connected to a good time. Let's put it that way. We saw when they were in Atlantic City together at the Borgata where the people were having a good time. And it looks like John's been having a good time this evening now that Dan is in town.
Like, who the fuck is that? Yeah.
Ava, hold it. I just.
You as well.
He's so awkward.
He's probably, who the fuck is that fucking... Went down.
What is even the point of doing that? We're just like, get in here. Look, I have a friend over. I'm having a play date.
Yeah.
Show your face. He does that to Dan every time he's over at his house.
I think we know what the point is.
Show your face. I'm having a play date. Look at us. So Dan comes over because he's probably just like, all right, the lines are cut. We're ready to go. And so John gets up and leaves, comes back, and you'll notice that John's face is a little bit out of control the rest of the episode here.
Tony B, I'm struggling with you. I'm nervous.
I was sorry.
Oh, you're good. Yeah.
No, I had to get, you know, Hitman Dan, I had to give him his, his license plate because I help him when he's not here. So I had his car license plate here because he just bought a brand new car. Skull!
Make that make sense.
Yeah.
Huh?
I've heard some crappy excuses in my time. He just wants to... I think he wants to sound stupid so that we talk about him doing blow because he really just wants to scream from the mountaintops. I do cocaine.
Yeah.
I party still. I'm cool. I'm virile.
think he got high and he got comfortable and he accidentally said the truth, which is he doesn't have an active driver's license and he needs Dan's tags to drive. And that's why he painted it as a favor to Dan. You know, because Dan's this fuck up, I do favors for him.
Oh, you're right. He's not that creative.
Yes, I think he's putting this Dan's license plate on his car to drive around. I don't think his registrations, he hasn't been keeping up on that. We found out about that when he got pulled over in that cop video, the body cam video, where the cop's just like, well, why didn't you update your registration? He's like, well, I was leaving California. Like, yeah, but you still got to have your car registered. Well, I didn't know. No one told me.
Yeah, right. His most popular excuse.
Yeah.
Do you know Officer O'Reilly?
Eventually. Like, he's just disgusting. Like, you were criticizing the usage of boundaries earlier, but it's like, he doesn't have boundaries. He's always in the DMs messaging people about you. It's just like they just feel entitled to just like, cross this weird boundary. He's a weirdo.
Well, let's not forget his best friend was
a convicted pedophile.
Yes, and
I don't know if you saw that clip of like.
Said they knew the day before.
I think he knew a year before.
Well, yeah. Well, that's. I won't say that as a fact.
Okay, well, if he did know a year before, it's
those guys are facts.
Absolutely
facts.
Because he
hilarious.
Doesn't think it's weird if his friend says, "I'm not going to have access to a computer," and then you're just friends with him for a year.
That's what Vince said. Like, how is that possible? How is that possible? Now, I used to allegations, but how is that possible?
People like rewrite like my tenure on their show. After I stopped going on their show, there's months where I was just going on other shows, and I
think that's Barnes and News posted that. Some fancy editing right there to show that John's face was a little bit out of control there after he got back from hanging out with Dan.
Yeah. License plates give you reactions.
Sure. I can see that happening. All right, so the latest thing now is that John, of course, he's leaving the Dabbleverse. We'll get into that. This is his last month. So you'd think he wouldn't care. Who cares? I'm leaving the Dabbleverse. It doesn't matter. But for some reason, it matters a lot because he is striking Kevin Brennan's Patreon now. And he's talking about how the reason why he struck Kevin Brennan's Patreon is because Kevin Brennan doxed him on X. And John says, listen, I know that you can tattletale on someone for something they did off of Patreon and get their Patreon taken down because John remembers doing that to me.
Let's look at the objective data, shall we? Ask Lady K. When I struck Lady K's Patreon with my attorneys at Parker Stanbury, I not only struck him for the MP3 of my audiobook that was behind his paywall, thumb dumb, I also struck him for his Discord, where there was racist and hateful things being said.
I can't believe he remembers this.
Yeah.
I've been bringing this up for a while. He never says this. He always says he just struck me for having his book up there, which of course is not true. But then maybe I reminded him or something, but he couldn't wait to tell you, like, by the way, you can get Patrons taken down for things that are happening somewhere else. And can I just point out the Discord server that I did not set up, that a fan set up, that's our official Discord server for WTP only because I link it from my website. I wasn't the one using racist words in there.
Right.
It was the people in our Discord. And that's how Discord servers work in some realms. So it wasn't like a whole thing where I was just like, oh, you got to see what Carl's up to behind the scenes. I'm not even involved in that thing.
No.
I'm barely ever in there. When I do get in there, people tell me I eat poop. They're very mean.
They're just telling the truth. But John has said many times that the people on your act, the people in your band, your managers, they represent you. So John stands behind every word Gino said at his stand-up show, and all of those beliefs and all of those politics. John represents that. So obviously it's the same for everybody else. Your fans are an extension of you.
That's it. And I should have total control over them too.
You have to have it.
Of course.
be willing to say that the people at Rodney's were John's fans. You can say who pulled them, but they were there for him, so that's how they treated him.
I love when I was on with John and we were doing our debate show, and we were talking about this specific thing, and John goes, "Don't you have admin rights on your Discord?" I said, "Yes, but John, you understand that my job is professional podcaster, not Discord admin, right? I'm not in there like watching everything that happens.
Yeah, you're doing a show.
I'm not policing my Discord. That'd be a horrible use of my time." But John's very proud of what he's doing to Kevin Brennan.
But that being said, I did report Pinky 3 times today. And Pinky, I don't give a frog's fat ass if your fucking Patreon gets taken down. You deserve it. You fucking deserve every fucking second of it. And I will say this again. If you watch my copyrighted content, I will strike you. Fuck Goodwill.
They never paid me my last check for working there over the holidays. Fuck them.
Yeah, right.
All right. So this is crazy. First off, I find this extremely short-sighted on John's part. Striking Kevin Brennan's Patreon is a terrible idea. Fucking with people's money is a bad idea, man. You're going to get them pissed and their entire fan base pissed at you. And John's already complaining about and then Kevin Brennan doxed my phone number, and then he gave out my mom's home address, and he said to send stuff to her. It's like, yeah, this is going to continue to escalate the more you do this, you moron. I don't know what he thinks his end game is. It seems really stupid. But also, I reported on this recently, and I said that when Ava was on Hughesy's show, Ava did not say that if John strikes again, she's done with him. But then I saw on BYB, Ava did say that. I was like, if John, because he's a strike channels, I'm not doing his show anymore. So Ava did lay down like this ultimatum thing where it's like, I'm against striking. So if you're striking, I'm not partnering with you. John goes on this show and goes, I will strike everyone and anyone. And I reported Pinky 3 times already today. Guess who shows up later on this very same episode? Ava. So it's like, okay, so all right, never mind.
She doesn't count Patreon as a channel.
It's so fucking stupid. It's like, I don't make statements if you just don't mean it at all and none of it matters. So stupid. Well, guys, I don't know if you know this, but there is an active lawsuit against me from this guy right here, John Melendez. And apparently that's not enough for him.
You all make up horseshit. And Lady K, you know what? I might have to sue you for defamation as well.
God damn it.
With the nonsense. You reading some bullshit, internet bullshit article, which is all bullshit. And I'm not even going to fucking... It's so fucking stupid that I was talking to Vegas Bear Sales Jerry today, that even we believe it's bullshit.
I don't believe for a second that you got a record deal on Atlantic Records because of your musical talent. Not for one fucking second does that make any sense to anyone. So he's going to sue me for defamation. We already have the active lawsuit that's out there. They got moved to Monroe County. He's got to figure that out. Now he's going to sue me for defamation because I read an article I saw on the internet.
Is he talking about the blind items?
No, he's talking about, he was pissed at you for that. No, he's talking about the Local News.
Yeah.
Where it showed that the executives decided to give John a record deal just so they can promote Airheads. Because
they were all tied together, yeah.
So that Howard Stern would talk about Airheads, so they would get people to watch that movie, blah, 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 blah. It all seemed very plausible to me.
And he'd be lucky and grateful to be in that position to serve that purpose for them, you'd think.
No shit, but he thinks the reason why I read articles like that is because of my jealousy.
And you know what, Lady K? It's all jealousy. You're jealous. You're jealous. You always will be jealous. I am a constant reminder of what a failure you are.
It's actually just the opposite. Every time I see John, I remember that I'm very successful at podcasting. I'm like, oh, this is the guy that we make fun of and we create an entire universe around. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty neat accomplishment.
He projects what he's feeling on everybody else.
Dude, could you imagine if I was jealous about a guy who made a record album that sucks and no one's ever listened to?
Who shat his pants on the internet? Are you jealous of that?
No.
Are you sure?
Definitely not.
I don't know.
I'm not.
They're
a
so
jealous
much
guy.
like Confessions because it's just one word off. You're a perfect example of what a failure is.
Yeah.
It's just one word.
Well, hold on a second. Before I get ahead of myself, and I think that like, well, I'm obviously jealous and John's crushing it. I don't think that's true, but maybe there's a greater authority that can set me straight.
And you could laugh at that, Lady K. You just do it. But it's true. Ask your brother Grant.
Oh, right.
Lady K. Ask your brother Grant if I'm the kind of guy that would do that. Because I'm just being a nice guy, being me. And you know what I'll tell you? Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll ask Grant about that. Grant, is it true the Stuttering John guy who's suing me is actually a great guy and I'm just jealous of him? Yeah. Good talk, Grant. Thanks. Thanks for taking my call.
I felt like he was here.
I got to go tackle Skinny Chad.
I love that John thinks he's made this really strong bond with my brother. He brings it up all the time. Carl's brother, what a great guy he is. Him and Christina, amazing people. I think he's tried to divide and conquer, if I had to guess, try to drive a wedge between us siblings. Well, this is the big announcement. John is done with the Dabbleverse again.
And soon I'll be out of this Dabbleverse world. Probably I am going to guess that this is the last month for maybe even longer than 8 months this time. This might be, let's call this the farewell tour of the Duke. The farewell tour of the Duke. And, I'll just let everyone fight amongst themselves.
I think it was on Point Devil Point. Someone's like, even the Who is like, we're doing this again, are we? I love the words he used there. He goes, if I had to guess, I'd say this is my last month. And it might even be longer than 8 months. Like, you're in control of all of these things. There's no guesswork needed for any of this. This is all up to you, sir. If he's trying to convince us, those aren't the right words to use. It's not the right language.
Why does he think it comes off better to pretend to not be in control of these things, as if he's answering to someone else? Why is that the desired look?
Here's my guess, is that when, his April Fool's prank or whatever comes out, and he's like, I didn't leave the Dabbleverse or whatever, he'd be like, I never said, I could go back and be like, I didn't say defiantly, can't call me a liar. Like, okay, whatever.
I don't know if he's going to have time for that because April 1st is when he gets that call from Gary every year asking him to come back on the Howard Stern show.
That's going to be funny when he tweets that and no one can see it because he's blocked everyone.
Right.
It's great. The only way I can see his Twitter is if someone posted on Dabbler's Anonymous. Otherwise, I have no idea what he's tweeting ever. This is wild. John is a winner. He's always winning. He conquered us at Rodney's. It was like he's stacking W's.
Yeah.
He was talking about it just the other day. He's just like, I can't be getting more wins. $2 Dan was like, dude, you're crushing it. You're just winning all over the place. So I was surprised that he would say something like this.
And I'll just, enjoy my life, hopefully, without fucking, any of this nonsense. And I already talked to Vegas Beer Stalls Jerry. As soon as I leave, I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to know what anyone's talking about. I don't give a shit. Same goes for you, Dicka, and everybody else who texts me anything about this nonsense. I don't want to know about it. Come March, the end of March, I'm done.
But you're killing it, Duke. You're the Duke. Everyone's jealous of you. What do you mean you'll finally be happy when you leave the Dabbleverse and that you don't want to hear about what's going on? And Vegas Beer Sales Jerry and Ditka just bum you out when they give you updates on what other people are up to. What do you mean? That can't be true.
Yeah, it does imply that he's not happy now.
It does imply that things aren't going his way.
Being unhappy in life is the biggest L ever.
It is. Yes, that is correct. And let's find out what he's so upset about. He's upset about some of the things that I've been saying about him.
It's even as sad as Lady K saying, I shit my pants on the show, which is just a lie.
Yeah.
It's just lies. My cats are dead.
Now, what's funny about this is if I wanted to edit the show to make it look like John was confessing things, I could very easily do that.
It might sound something like...
It would sound something like this. Hey, guys, I found the reason why John's leaving the Dabbleverse.
I shit my pants on the show.
Okay, that's a good reason. What's the other reason why you're leaving?
My cats are dead.
Jesus, that sucks. Wow. That's too bad.
Finally feel bad for him.
Yeah, I know. A lot of confessions going on the show. Now, on the most recent episode of WATP, I played a clip from the Channel 9 show in 1990. Oh, yeah. Where Howard Stern goes, John, you're trying to negotiate more money. What if you don't get it? Are you not going to be here next week on the Channel 9 show? If you don't get the raise you're asking for, what are you going to do if you don't get it?
Back to college.
And John says, I'm going to go back to college.
Back.
So Vegas Beer Sales, Jerry, told John that I said that on the show, and John's got a response for that.
You know, if you really go through all of the lies that Lady K has come up with, and they keep getting more ridiculous. I think Vegas Beer Sells Jerry said, I guess he was saying that once on the Channel 9 show, Howard said, I don't know, he was like yelling at me, and I said, well, I guess I'll go back to college. He said, what are you going to do after this? So I guess I'll go back to college. Oh, that means John didn't? No, it means maybe I was going to get my master's. Maybe I was going to go back and change subjects. Maybe I was going to not do film and television.
Hold on a second.
What?
First off, have a definitive answer for that. Don't. It's your life.
He's not in charge.
Yeah, he could have been like, no, I was going to go back and get my master's and blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Like, act like you knew what you were thinking when you said that. It's just like, I could have been thinking anything. That doesn't help at all.
The possibilities are endless.
Right. Yeah. He goes, maybe I would have gone back and changed my subject.
Yeah, that is ponderous.
That's ponderous. You can get another bachelor's degree in another field. You don't change your subject. That actually implies that you didn't get a degree.
It does.
In film and television. So that's odd that he would say that. But it's very funny that at the time, going back to college was a realistic goal. And now he's going, I mean, that could mean so many different things.
Yeah. You fucked up, Lady K.
I sure did. He started that with saying, Carl's spreading lies. I literally played him on the Channel 9 show telling Howard he might go back to college if he doesn't get a raise.
When Rodney Dangerfield released that movie Back to School, the response was, what the fuck does that mean? That can mean anything. What was he doing?
John had Pat Dixon on as a guest. By the way, thanks you to Pest for those clips. And then I think we're heading over to Stallion 19, maybe?
Is it Stallion?
No, this is more Pest. I don't know. How do you pronounce it? I don't know what it is.
I didn't know if it was a Bill and Ted's reference. Wild Stallions. He spells it like
Wild
that.
Stallions, maybe. It's very possible. But anyway, more Pest. Thank you. Pest has been pulling a lot of great clips of John lately. We appreciate it.
But here's the point. Well, believe it or not, I can't believe we have a very big guest. If you're okay with this guest,
what do we got?
This is the amazing comic known as Pat Dixon, who is not okay with talking about masturbation. Although Chris Rock said that he masturbated to the picture of the Aunt Jemima maple syrup bottle, but now he's saying I'm not allowed to talk about masturbation. Hey, Pat, how are you?
Are you fucking retarded? Did he say it in front of Mr. Jemima? You know, I mean, this is the thing. Come on. I mean, you know, you tell a guy, I jerk off to your wife. I want to fuck your wife. That's fucking rude.
I never said I wanted to fuck his wife.
Really? You often jerk off to people you don't want to fuck? You know what? You said that about Joey C. Okay, two different things. But
Yeah.
You told her you jack off to her. What's that supposed to do?
Do y'all want me to be here for this, or
I don't care. By the way, Keanu stood up for you, but she was virtue signaling. She was sticking up for all trans, and she's gay oriented and all that shit. So
I don't think it's virtue signaling because she was saying, "I don't care what you think. This is how I feel," and I think
okay. Agree to disagree.
I love Pat's demeanor in this. I sent him a note. And by the way, quick announcement: Pat will be our guest on Dabbleverse Live tomorrow. It'll be on Blind Mike's channel, 4 p.m. Eastern, with the great Pat Dixon, who has been mixing it up in the Dabbleverse lately, and I always enjoy him. So John doesn't understand that like telling someone you jerk off to them, especially when they're married, is inappropriate. And he's just like, oh, what? It's a joke like Chris Rock does in his set. It's like, no, this is very different than a joke in your comedy set. This is telling someone you jerk off to them.
And in the joke in the comedy set, he's jerking off to an inanimate object.
Right.
In your joke, John, it's a real person.
In your joke, it's a person who's wearing leather pants that you hung out with the night before.
Right.
That's very different. And Pat's just like, are you retarded? He came right in. He's just like, what kind of comparison is this? What are you talking about? How stupid are you?
But John, I don't think you're wrong about this in a way that she didn't set any boundaries that you were crossing. So, who cares? Like later on, she wants to go back and count it all up and keep score. I mean, what do you expect? She's garbage.
No, I know. And
she's garbage. Her husband's garbage.
All right. Now, let's just put a button on the. First of all, Pat, as far as don't bring up Joey C is.
I don't say. Let's just put a button on the.
I never beat off to Joey C's wife or whatever. I just said she was hot.
Listen, let's set the record straight once and for all. I never beat off to Joey C's wife. All right.
I kept that batch in.
Yeah.
What a crazy thing to say. I edged to it, sure.
Yeah, right.
What a wild thing to say.
You said you wanted to fuck her.
Oh, you really think I wanted to fuck her? I didn't think she was really.
That's what you said. Oh, you thought you were just paying a nice compliment? You said it to be polite, I guess,
Yeah.
right? Okay, you're just being polite. My bad.
But anyway, Pat.
Pat, John doesn't pick up on this at all.
No.
Pat just, you're just saying that to be polite. Okay, no, that's a nice compliment for a lady. They always like that.
I love this so much.
It's great. Have you seen this yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
As far as the Keanu thing, I didn't even know that was the first time I ever met her. Was it in Atlantic City?
Neither here nor there, John.
I know.
Listen, I said I wanted to jerk off to her, but I had never seen her in person before, Pat. It's like,
This is lawyer John, where he thinks he's being clever and cute.
Yep.
And he sucks at it.
Yep. As long as he has a defense, regardless of whether it's sensical or not, it's a defense.
When did I do that?
Right.
Doesn't matter.
Right. Did I say I jerked off to her or that I wanted to fuck her? I don't know. Pick one. Who cares?
Show me the cum stains. Show me.
And then I just like the next night or 2 nights ago, I said, "Oh, I actually beat off to you." But to me on Stern, like we would all talk about, like Gary would admit to beating off to my wife at the time, and Howard wanted me to. He was like, "Hey, come on, haven't you beat off to Beth?"
What year was this?
So this is on-air stuff?
Yeah.
That they did on the Howard Stern show.
Oh, so the times have changed.
Don't you think they have? Haven't you noticed? You were a different guy back then. You'd say.
Isn't it funny that when John's talking about the racist stuff he did on the Howard Stern show, Bill pointed out, it's a different time. And then Pat brings up, like, well, things have changed, obviously, since you were on the Howard Stern show. And John's like, oh, really? That's what you're going to say? So now I can't sing Poor Little Jew Boy Thought He Was a Coon? Is that what you're telling me?
Hey, all kinds of racial slurs and all that shit back then. You're a different dude. Different times, for one thing. And for another thing, it's different to say it directly to a person. It's not about masturbation. It's about talking directly to a person about it, saying, oh, yeah, jerking off. You know it's disgusting. You do it to plant an image in. You know they have to think momentarily about you, like huddled over your fucking dick, jerking it off.
Why are you so fucking politically correct that you can't have
being politically correct? It's about being in good taste or bad taste. That's nothing to do with political correct.
Have you not said anything in bad taste?
Fuck, I don't know.
This is a great response. What a gotcha that is. Well, Pat, haven't you said bad things? It's like, play the clip. It's like, what the fuck?
We're watching
kind of
in real time every line from the narcissist prayer.
Yep.
It's right. And I'm not going to say it again.
You'll butcher it, but yeah.
Right.
It's just like, if I did it, it's not that bad. If it was that bad, then
right. You do it too.
Right.
All right. So have you not said anything in bad taste?
Fuck, I don't know. You tell me. If
well,
you
I
think
would
it's bad
assume you
taste,
have.
Well, so what? I didn't say that, and I wouldn't.
All right. Well, so then.
Sorry, I got better manners.
Could you imagine John in court? Your Honor, have you ever been accused of molestation? We all have. What are we doing here?
Listen, you. What's the big deal?
You never shit in sheets before, Your Honor? Is that what you want to tell me?
I'm looking at what you said and going like, "Fuck that." I wouldn't.
Does that mean I can't
Here's the thing that
masturbate?
offends me more. You claim you're a comedian, John. You're not. You're not a stand-up. You've never been a stand-up, really. You had it all handed to you, and all you had to do was walk in and say anything. You never had to be funny.
Oh, really? Okay, so that's why I sell out, and that's why I've done every.
It's not about selling out. It's about.
That's
doing
why
the
I have
thing.
headlined every fucking comedy club
once.
Perfect line right there. That's why I headline every comedy club once. And I talked to Vinny about this at the Comedy at the Carlson. If you have a name, if you're JJ Walker or Screech or something like that, they'll have you in for the weekend. You got name recognition. But if you don't crush it, you're not coming back.
And
You know?
Vinny put out a special video about this specifically.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'll let you in one time.
Yeah.
Really?
As far as I know, all they want to do is get
So in
people
other
in
words, you
seats.
don't know. So every
Off
improv.
Howard Stern's name. Howard Stern's
No,
name.
no. Even on Tonight Show.
Okay.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
No, I put Jay Leno's face on
Yeah,
the
there was
poster.
other names.
All my famous friends are on the poster. What are you talking about? What an idiot.
I've been doing comedy a long time.
Yeah, where are
30
you
years I've been
headlining,
doing
Pat?
stand-up.
Where are you headlining?
Shut the fuck up. It's not about that. It's about doing the time
fuck
on
you. Where are
stage,
you
being a
headlining?
comic.
What kind of comedian are you? Where are you headlining? When
Oh,
have
not
you
about
headlined?
that.
With the
Dumb
fucking
fuck.
doing time on stage. He fucking had his shit written out. And you
Shut up, Bob. You've never done comedy at all. You don't even belong in this discussion. No offense, but
So-
you don't.
so everyone- so if I'm
so
in the
what,
audience-
what? It's not about that, John. Listen, I don't have. I'm getting less funny just being here. Okay, everybody go to P. Dixon on YouTube.
All right. Oh, but you can come back. They fucking, I
Look who runs away like a pussy boy.
I can take it.
That's John Melendez has kicked people off the streams. They're not agreeing with him. When he was on with Husey talking to Shmuel Buckman about ball washing. And he's telling Shmuel, he's like, Shmuel, all you do is ball wash Shuli and Carl. First off, not true at all. But secondly, John only has people on who ball wash him. If Ava even brings up, hey, maybe you could behave in a different way, he gets irate. And he loves $2 Dan because $2 Dan's like, you're crushing it. Everything you do is great. You're hilarious. We love you. It's all ball washing all the time. He cannot possibly have on someone who does something differently. And Pat Dixon was being very funny and mixing it up with them right there. And he got his plug-in at P. Dixon with an X on YouTube. Go request a song. I'll play it for you. This one might be Solid 19. John's been thinking about his mortality recently. He turned 60 years old back in October, and he's no spring chicken, as we know.
I got plenty of life left. Then you hit 60. Something about 60. 50, you go, all right, well, if I make it to 100, it's half my life.
That's not what I'll be thinking when I hit 50.
No.
Please don't make it to 100. That sounds horrible.
But 60 is kind of alarming. And I had that realization today in bed. Kind of depressed me. 60. Now, Jackie the Joke Man, 78. And he still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So I guess you could, but he did stop drinking. So there's that.
Whoa! This is the man who thinks that drinking isn't a problem for him. And he once said no one dies from drinking.
Yes.
Which is very funny.
John has no one to talk to.
No.
We're your enemies. We hate you. You're punishing us by running away. You hate us so much. And this is the audience you choose to have this conversation with.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got no one real in his life. Except for his best friend, Hitman Dan, of course. I can just see him be like, do you ever think we're getting too old for this shit? Yes.
I know you're killing it, John. It's going great. Another W. Thanks, Dan.
Oh, this is great. Well, so as I mentioned, John went on Husey's show. So he talks about that.
He's a good guy. I don't know. I like the guy. I don't have a problem with him.
And I'd do his show anytime, even with Shmuel on there. Isn't it weird? Like, if you think about what does all of these guys have in common? What is the common denominator for all of these guys? Think about it. What is the common denominator? They all hate me.
Oh, I thought it was success.
Yeah.
Dude, this is so insane. If John would listen while he was on Hughesy's show, he's like, Shmuel, I get it. You hate me. And Shmuel goes, I don't hate you, John. I've said this many times. I don't hate John. I find him fascinating. I don't want to be friends with him. I think he's a narcissist, and it's got to be impossible to deal with. I don't know how anyone deals with him in their lives.
No one does.
Well, yeah, most people get out and eventually, except for idiots like Vegas beer sales Jerry. But so John's concocted this idea that the Dabbleverse exists because everyone hates him. Now, are there people in the Dabbleverse who hate John? Yes, for sure. But I can tell you for a fact that I don't, Shmuel doesn't, producer Chris doesn't. Sometimes after WATP ends on Saturdays, we go upstairs and we pop John up on the TV, and we're cracking up laughing. We're falling over laughing at the shit he's saying.
We're eating dinner to John.
Yes.
It's dinner theater.
It's great.
I told John I was his friend on his show, and he laughed at me and said, "But we have hours of tapes of you on WATP proving that you hate me."
Right. It's not about hate.
Why do you hate Harvey Firestein, John?
Well,
Why do you hate him so much?
He told Shmuel, he's like, you were trashing me on Point Dale Point. Shmuel's like, I wasn't trashing you at all. I was observing things. I was telling truths. I was spitting out facts. Like, this is not trashing. When we, you said the same thing to you, Adam, where you're just like, well, you go around and trash me everywhere. It's like, no, I'm observing things.
Yeah.
And reporting on what I see you do. Anyway, so John's now concocted that this is all about hate. So let's see what he comes up with from this premise.
All of them. Isn't that amazing if you think about it? Shmuel, let me ask you this. How is it that you have the one bond that you all have together is hating me? Doesn't that make me all powerful?
Now that is coping.
I was going to say.
Wow.
That's the biggest spin ever.
Holy shit. I must be the greatest man in the world. No, you're just a lolcow. We just laugh at you because you suck and you're stupid.
Doesn't that make me the most powerful man? I mean, think about it. I must be the most powerful man in the world.
Oh, yeah.
I think Trump's got you beat.
Yeah, if my daughter didn't talk to me, I would be empowered.
Wow.
I must be amazing. None of my kids talk to me.
Yeah. They're intimidated by it.
Make anyone do anything. Go ahead. Pick a person and make them do something. There's no one you can name, and there's nothing you can make them do. You're powerless.
I could get a whole group of people to gather around to hate me. And the one thing they have in common is hating me. Everything.
A lot of people do that, actually. I do a true crime show with my buddy Vinny Paulino, and most of the people we cover are hated by almost everyone because of their horrific crimes against society and other people.
And yet you still lost this last week.
I better fucking not have.
It's
Wait,
because
I lost by one vote. That sucked. I'm still mad at Danny. I'm sorry.
That's another Danny that has it coming.
Yep. What's that, Adam?
No, I just think it's clear that they're ball washing the family of the victims.
Anything else, they probably don't even like each other. What I've done is I brought people together. I'm the uniter. Have you ever thought about that?
No.
I have brought all of these people from all different places together with one common goal: hate me. I'm Superman. That's amazing.
Superman.
Howard, you must be proud.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. This is embarrassing. Uh-oh. Let's see what's really playing out in his head right now. He needs daddy to love him. Oh, Howard, you must be proud.
Of your former employee. I've done the same thing you did. I've managed to get a whole
bunch of people to gather to hate me.
I'm sure SiriusXM can't wait to pay you $100 million.
Go!
Oh my God, he's incredible. That's an incredible spin and cope job from him. I don't know if he believes his own bullshit. If he does, wild. I have one more short clip, and I know you guys are concerned. March 31st is the last ever episode of the Stuttering John podcast. He guesses he might be gone longer than 8 months, possibly. But what's going to be this final episode? You know, when he left the last time, he got blackout drunk for 6 hours on New Year's Eve. That was fun. With a lot of different guests and stuff. So what's he going to do on this episode? He thinks up a really good idea.
Snuff film.
He's going to call my dad.
You know what? That's my next. All right. That's my next The Duke of the Future. I might end with that for my last show.
So that's his last show will be the Duke of the Future. He's going to do a bit where he tries to figure out what we're all going to do when he leaves. Because in his little fantasy world, we all turn on each other. And then it's like me making fun of Mike Morse. Wait, I've done that.
Yeah,
that's the past. That's not the future.
It's just behind the paywall.
Right. Oh, John. What a handsome man he is.
Most people would learn from every failure and their mistakes.
Yeah, or a few of them, yeah.
I think he's so delusional, he thinks he's due.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's
You're
the
right.
Washington Generals of the Denver all right. We have Is It Gay and the Opie and Burr game. We got some things coming up. Before we get into that, I want to thank the people who are supporting this program. Supertip.gg/WATP. Of course, you know my man, Laverne Mystic, who will be in Vegas with us.
Nice.
At Hackamania, April 10th through the 12th. Hackamania.com, promo code WATP. Laverne Mystic says, what is this Thumb Dumb nickname? Who and why? I'm pretty sure that is the new one for Chad Zumach. I think. I wasn't following it either. Laverne Mystic again.
Listen, a lot of failures have two houses and pay for their own room and board when they go to see a show.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
He's going to file for bankruptcy to avoid financial penalties and will continue his behavior. You're going to need a restraining order. I think you're right about that. I think you're right. Silent Shape coming in.
See, I didn't do things just to do them. What am I going to do? Just sit there singing and suddenly shit my pants? Come on. I got a little more sense than that. Yeah, I remember shitting my pants.
Slavering Juan. Jacob Shed coming in. John bailed on Husey because he saw super chats coming in that were eviscerating him. That's possible. But he also had to watch the Baseball Classic Championship. It was very important to him. Venezuela, huh? That was a big upset last night.
I made my money.
Oh, Chris had it figured out. It was exciting in the final innings. The U.S. made it the game. Tim Bollinger coming in. More importantly, the Sabres went to Vegas and won with a shutout. UPL shutting out the Vegas Knights. Sabres on fire. Tim Bollinger coming in says, this clip makes me love Pat Dixon. I can't wait to see him at Hackamania. That's right. Pat Dixon will be performing comedy at Hackamania. Captain Cheese.
Not to stroke off Carl, but all of John's greatest feats are in the 20th century, and he lives within a mile from Carl's house, Carl's second house. What is there to be jealous of?
It's insane. It's his jealousy.
I think he's jealous that Carl lives closer to the gas station that John gets all of his meals from.
It's true.
Come on, Carl. He is filing a lawsuit against you. There isn't at least a little bit of a hate for him.
I go back and forth.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a journey.
It's tough. I go back and forth a little bit.
Good. Let the hate flow through you. That's how Kevin gets his power and super chats. It's what fills John's mouth with rage and spit. It brings people together.
You would know, Becky Monster. Captain Cheese again.
If I can say one thing for certain, Howard Stern is not proud of Stut Joe if he even thinks of the retard. Seriously, when's the last time the guy's name was spoken on the Howard Stern show?
2008? 2011, maybe?
Oh, that's generous.
Labyrinth Mystic.
Hate me over again. Hate me, my friend. Enemy. I am the powerful one. I am the hated one. Me, you, who.
I was trying to do the John Sheep noise, like the sound drop. Do you have it?
I don't know if we have the John Sheep noise.
Sheep noise?
Remember when he couldn't do the sheep noise correctly? It went into a song someone made for us. I can't even remember what it sounded like, but it was not ba. It was something completely different. Lever Mystic. John's energy and rapid talk shows he was definitely coked instead of drunk this time around. Husey didn't even get through half of the chats. Yeah, I know. And then they were blaming Shmuel for it. The whole thing. Wherever the Leaf wins. It's Dalia. And yeah, I could get my gym to play it. All right, then yeah, get that shit pumping. I want to see Dalia working out those bangers.
What's he called? Little Diddler?
Little Diddler.
Le Diddler.
I thought I said Le Diddler.
Le
Right?
Diddler. It's French.
Yeah. Dalia, Le Diddler. Yeah, I like that. It's fun. Graham Wellington, $20. Thank you, Graham Wellington. Appreciate you. Ava played word salad with Pat Dixon. How can you not be a stand-up and do stand-up? Adam Carolla says he does stand-up, but is not a stand-up. Skola. Yeah, the whole thing, like, oh, we got you. When's the last time you headlined the club? And I love that Pat just shut all that down immediately. It's not the point. I've been doing stand-up for a long time.
Yeah.
No one who's seen Pat, and I've seen Pat a few times, would tell you he's not a good stand-up comic. He's a very good stand-up comic. Much better than John. Not even close. Parker Stanberry's strike was via Legal Shield. Yeah, I remember that. John had like a thing with this law firm that was $30 a month.
Oh, yeah.
And then he'd get them to write cease and desists and stuff like that. A powerful attorney. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He's here watching. I've been phone screening candidates for 16 years. Going back to college is always indicative of an incomplete degree. No way he graduated. Right. It means you're going to go complete college. That's why you go back to college.
Oh, always? So every time?
Yeah. You got him. Good job. Wait a second. Do you have a law degree? Holy shit. I didn't realize. Dr. Peter Venkman gifting 5. Thank you, Dr. Peter Venkman. We appreciate you, buddy. Bloodshot Scott became a YouTube member. Thank you very much for that. Hakone Uniboy became a member. Thank you very much for that. Vulgarian gave us $2 Australian. Thank you for that. Lever Mystic John promised Husey 30 minutes, stayed 19 minutes and 30 seconds. I thought he promised him an hour because John showed up super late and then scattered pretty early as well.
He specifically said, I promise you a half hour. Did I do good? Did I do a good job, Husey?
Oh, he did say that? Okay. Yeah, that story checks out. Husey's another guy. There were some weird discussions about who John would make up with of the different feuds he's having.
Yeah.
I was up there.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
somebody's got to wash your cats.
It was very exciting.
Is it weird or is it gay? What will Aaron say today? Is it gay?
What's up, Megan?
Hey, guys.
Hi. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I don't know if Annie is joining us or not. She's been there in the green room, but now all of a sudden her camera's off. So
Oh, no.
I know. Hopefully she's okay, because who wants to miss an episode of Is It Gay? Of course, this is the game show that Megan puts together for us every Wednesday, where we check out Aaron Imholt. We try to figure out if that uncreative, unfunny idiot will call whatever subject he's talking about gay or not, because he thinks that is what comedy is. What's up, Annie?
Speaking of late and gay.
Welcome. Welcome to the show. Well played. So what we do is we try to guess, is it gay? And we'll be playing 5 rounds of this, and then the bonus round worth 3 points. And this is a fierce competition in which all of us need to win more than life itself. Round 1.
Oh, by the way,
Monday was Gordy's birthday, and I wanted to have a birthday party for him on the show, and I fucked it up. I forgot to, and I'm not going to have a Gordy birthday party today because then that would just be very.
Would it be gay for Aaron to have a birthday party for his dog after his birthday? Adam.
I didn't know it was his dog.
Yes, Gordy's
it's
the
gay.
dog. Isn't it like a Chihuahua too? It's a very tiny little dog.
Yeah, he
this
can
Gordy.
fit in the palm of his hand,
Yeah.
like a Paris Hilton doggy.
By the way, I just noticed because you sent me like timestamps on this stuff. This episode is 5 hours and 7 minutes long. This is like near the end of that.
He must have had a lot to talk about.
No, it means he wasn't getting donations. He stays on until people give him money. He's been having a rough couple of goes.
Yeah.
I noticed. Anyway, that's definitely gay. He's got a tiny dog. He's talking about birthdays. That's gay.
Chris.
Adam, I didn't hear what your answer was. You went gay?
Like I always do.
Okay. All right. I'm going not gay.
Annie.
I think it's gay.
All right. Chris is trying to gain a point on us here. Let's see what happens.
What do you call it? That would be very grifty, I think. If you do it on his actual birthday, it's
Whoa, producer Chris, well done.
Yes.
And Jesus, Megan, that was a good one. I thought for sure you'd think that was gay.
Your
'cause I did.
face.
For once, I was like, no, that actually is gay. All right, round two. Chris has the lead.
But they were like arguing, and then Anthony was listening to it, and he called Gino to argue with John. And I was like, Anthony Cumia used to be one of the most famous radio guys in the country. And now he's calling Gino to yell at Stuttering John. And I'm like, you're in your 60s with a bum ticker. Like, don't waste your time.
Didn't you make a whole bunch of money selling compound media and you moved and everything? Like, just enjoy life.
Yeah.
For however long you have it left.
Is it gay for radio superstar Anthony Cumia to yell at Stuttering John via Gino Visconti? Annie.
Not gay?
Chris.
I'm going not gay.
Carl.
I think it's gay.
Adam.
Going gay.
All right, we're split on this one.
This is beneath you. This is fucking gay.
Yes! Yes! I knew it. I love that they're like, why isn't this guy just enjoying life? I hung out with Anthony when we were at Rodney's clowning John. He's enjoying life. He's having a very good time.
Yeah, and when you're in your 60s with a bad ticker, sounds like a good time to do that, you know?
Sounds like a good time to just do whatever the fuck you want, not give a shit.
I'm just glad Aaron's not doing a Dabbleverse show anymore.
Right, yeah. Can't stop himself. It's too fun. All right, round three.
Oh, okay.
I made a conscious decision. Yeah, I made a conscious decision. Enough people kind of intervened in my life between my girlfriend and the audience and you. Enough people intervened that I thought, you know what? It's time to pull it back from the brink.
A real dairy product, not synthetic plastic.
Exactly. Should we let's put this gravy in a jar of nonsense to rest. Gravy jar. Let's Google that. Well, I'll be fucked in the ass and fart to come out later. Take a look at that.
Gay. Oh, we're not okay.
Yeah, I mean, what?
All right, well,
I didn't realize he said that.
Jesus Christ, everything's
I'm
gay.
sorry, what was that?
Fart to come out later
And
Andy.
eat it.
Holy
Oh.
shit, you can't.
I'm a scooper. I want that shit out of there immediately.
Sounds like he's had some experience.
I knew what they were saying about you on the Discord was true. I knew it.
It's important to have a bedside turkey baster.
In the ass and fart to come out later. Take a look at that.
Holy shit, you can get gravy in a jar.
Everywhere too. Walmart, Target, Cub Foods.
Is it gay to use gravy in a jar when you can just make it yourself? Adam.
Yeah.
Carl.
I'm going to say it's not gay. I'm going not gay on this one.
Chris.
Not gay.
Annie.
I think it's gay.
All right, we're split.
Apparently, I'm the gay one.
Oh,
Again, how lazy are you that you can't make some gravy?
Savory beef.
All right.
I was surprised they didn't know that you could just buy gravy.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
That's like karmic X level of
Yeah.
not understanding how the world works.
Right.
Wait, they have this in grocery stores? This food
Because
product?
everyone's going to be like, wait, what? Where?
Fucking idiots.
Minnesota's a strange
It
place.
really is. It's very
It is.
strange. Canada can have it. Round 4.
He says, no, I am not Bongino. He lied about George Floyd. Knee to the neck crap. That was a lie. Wait a minute. So, Real 23, like we all think Dan Bongino's a piece of shit here too, but it's mostly the whole covering for elite satanic Jewish pedophiles thing. You're mad at Dan Bongino because of George Floyd?
Is it gay to still worry about George Floyd? Annie.
Yeah, it's gay.
Chris.
Not gay.
Carl.
I'm going gay.
Adam.
Not gay. And his entire premise really pissed me off.
Dude, I'm sorry. George Floyd, that's gay now. We don't worry about George Floyd. We're on so much other shit now.
Wow.
All right. Wow, this has been quite the game. Everyone's been all over the place. What are the scores going into round 5?
3-way tie with 2. Me trailing with 1.
No shit.
nice.
Yeah.
You started so hot.
Yeah, I did.
All right, this is round 5 worth 1 point. And then we have our final bonus round that is worth 3. So everyone's still in it. Even you at home playing.
Even you.
Tough shit.
You're saying he's like Haley from Pretty Antisocial and he uses heavy filters and stage makeup. Do you know she uses stage makeup, like the shit you have to scrape off?
Oh, dear Lord.
To stream to 100 people. I stream to 600 or 700 people at a time, and I look like dog shit every day.
What the hell is this stuff? Oh, it's xanthan gum, so I can put on the fake facial prosthetics that round out my. Otherwise, I look hideous.
Right? And then you're running filters too, like.
Is it gay to use stage makeup when you stream to what Aaron deems a low audience? Adam.
I'm going to say not gay. He won't let his own co-host look at him.
I was watching her earlier and she talked about how Johnny just stares into the camera really creepily. And I'm like, yeah, he does.
Doesn't know where to look.
Carl.
I think it's not gay.
Chris.
I got this new drop from Matthew Berry. I got to let him answer.
Okay.
Gay is in, gay is hot. I want some gay. Gay it's going to be.
Definitely not
Annie.
Matthew Berry, but I liked it.
Not gay?
All right.
I mean, vanity is a sin. Being
Definitely my favorite sin.
vanity. All right. So anyway.
All right.
Whoa.
Not gay. It is. Where does that put us on the scoreboard going into the final round here?
3-way tie with 3.
Okay. In that case,
I'm out of it.
no, it's worth 3 points. You can still win. It's a little different in this round. It's not just is it gay or not. We're gonna have Megan's gonna tell us there are 3 different options. So pay close attention to the setup here. Oh wait. I don't have. You didn't tell me what to pause it on.
I
Do you
didn't.
know? Well, if it's the bonus prompt, then no, unless it's the one underneath that. I'm looking at this now. Probably should have looked at it sooner.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Do you want to tell me a couple words that I should listen for when I deposit? Do you have that in front of you anywhere?
We'll just play a few seconds and then we'll just keep it rolling.
Okay.
No, I'm not seeing. Oh, I see a short.
I better grow a few fucking hairs on my neck for a few years. I only need a few days. Because I come from the Valley of Men, which these men would not understand. I don't even want to even fucking...
First of all, the Valley of Men sounds gay.
Oh shit! I hope I didn't.
No, it's you can still.
Okay, keep going.
We can pause it. We can pause it right there.
Okay, let's pause it right there. All right, what is the question? What do we want to know?
So Aaron thinks Karmic's Valley of Men sounds gay.
Right.
But what musical comes to Aaron's mind when describing the Valley of Men? Is it 1, The Wizard of Oz, 2, West Side Story, or 3, The Sound of Music? Adam,
I'm going to go with West Side Story.
Carl.
I thought the same thing. God, those are all so fucking old. I guess I'll go with West Side Story. I got to stick with that.
Chris.
Sound of Music.
Annie.
Wizard of Oz.
All right, here we go.
You know, if you come from like men, that's masculine. But a valley is. I think of a valley. I think of like that thing Anakin and Padme were sitting in the second Star Wars movie.
Okay,
that's a valley. That's gay. I think of Sound of Music.
Yep. Damn it! I should have fucking as soon as the valley was said. Fuck.
All the men.
Congratulations. Did you come back and win that
I
one?
did.
Hey, producer
Yay.
Chris with the big victory.
What a
He pays
douche.
attention.
Wow. Very well done. I should have known that with the Valley. Son of a bitch. We got a little bonus from Megan here. This is just a fun one to watch, I guess.
Yeah, just a couple seconds.
Sounds good.
I'm gay. I'm officially gay now. I only like dicks. Dicks are what I love. No pussy for me ever again. I fucked that up. That's not
Historic.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah, Chris, I'll send you that link so we can get that on the board.
Yeah, no problem.
That'll be good.
I'm going to need my own personal copy of that. Thank you.
It's a great ringtone.
Right. Megan's going through trying to find the word gay, and it's just like, holy shit,
Yeah.
I hit the jackpot. Awesome. Well done, Megan. Congratulations to producer Chris. Even a broken clock. You guys ready to play the Opie or Burr game? This is the game where we try to figure out if Opie said it or Burr said it, because it turns out their podcasts are very similar.
What it is, you jive turkeys. Let's play a little Opie or Burr. I'm your host, Simon, from the Worst Ever Podcast. And who do you think said what this week? Am I right? Round 1. Can you imagine if they just got rid of the internet? First of all, I don't think kids would know what the fuck to do with themselves. But, like, if they just got rid of it. Like, this is not good for anybody, which is why they're going to keep it. Time to register those votes.
That's a tough one. Megan, what do you got?
Bill Burr.
Chris?
Opie.
I'm going to go Burr on this one. Annie?
I think it's Burr.
Adam?
I'm going Burr.
All right. We got 4 Burrs and an Opie.
And here's the answer.
Can you imagine if they just got rid of the internet? First of all, I don't think kids would know what the fuck to do with themselves, but like if they just got rid of it, like this is not good for anybody, which is why they're going to keep it.
Vote yes on Prop 12 to get rid of the internet. Let's play round 2. Eventually, people are going to cancel shit you like. You think this only goes one way? Don't be stupid. You know, back in the day, there was a thing called, if you don't like it, change the dial. Time to register those votes.
Wow. I feel like I heard this one. I still don't know who said it on this. I think I'm going to go with Opie on this one. Annie, what do you think?
I think it's Opie too.
Producer Chris?
I went Opie.
Adam?
I'm going Burr.
Megan?
Opie.
All right. 4 Opies and a Burr.
And here's the answer.
Eventually, people are going to cancel shit you like. You think this only goes one way? Don't be stupid. You know, back in the day, there was a thing called, if you don't like it, change the dial.
And now it's illegal to say that. Let's play round 3. Somebody's got to be bringing home the bacon, right? Bringing home the bacon. Where did that come from? Well, you know, I mean, unless you're a farmer, I don't know. Unless you work, unless you're a butcher. Time to register those votes.
Adam, what do you got?
I'm going Burr.
I am going Burr as well. Megan?
I was going Opie.
Annie?
I think it's Opie.
All right. It's a split. Producer Chris, what do you got?
Burr.
Let's go. 3 Burrs, 2 Opes.
And here's the answer.
Somebody's got to be bringing home the bacon, right? Bringing home the bacon. Where did that come from? I mean, unless you're a farmer, I don't know. Unless you're working unless you're a butcher.
Who else?
I'm sorry, I didn't want to step on his joke, but what did I say?
Burr.
Oh, good. Okay, sorry. I get very confused. All right.
Butcher.
Who else works with pigs? Let's play round 4. But what you have to do is, oh my God, Star Wars. Time to register those votes.
It's very funny. Megan, what do you got?
Oh, God. Opie?
Producer Chris?
I went Opie. I think it's a misdirect.
I'm going Opie too because he's very ADD, although they both are. Annie, what do you got?
Opie, I think.
Adam?
Burr, because he loves cinema.
And here's the answer.
But what you have to do is, oh my God, Star Wars.
Star Wars. I never met the guy.
I mean, he's in Star Wars. We all should have seen that, but good job, Adam.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to the 5th round here, final round. What are the scores right now, Producer Chris?
You and Adam are tied with 3. The rest of us jerks have 2.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let's go.
Let's play round 5. Oh my God, Dad, are you seeing this? Please, for the love of God, you're not seeing this, right? I'm sorry, Dad, but I have an itch. Time to register those votes.
Adam?
I'm going Burr.
Annie?
Does Burr have kids?
Yes.
I'm going Opie, but I didn't know Burr had kids.
He does. Yeah. I got to go Burr on this one. Producer Chris?
I went Burr.
Megan?
I'll cheat off all your papers and say Burr.
Okay. Well, Annie might sneak a point here. Let's find out.
And here's the answer.
Oh my God, Dad, are you seeing this? Please, for the love of God, you're not seeing this, right? I'm sorry, Dad, but I have an itch.
Come on, Dad, just let me masturbate. Congratulations to this week's winner. For more of Opie's sexual stuff, join us again, but vote for Carl first. This is Simon from the Worst Ever Podcast. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Simon. Great job, my friend. Excellent game. How did that end? A 3-way tie?
Yeah. Me and Megan lose.
Yeah, Annie came in at the last minute there and snagged a point.
Whew, I was nervous there.
Very well done, Annie. If people want to see more of you, where should they go?
They should go find my YouTube channel. Search at What's This Game on YouTube. The last episode featured Tony from Hack the Movies. We covered 1999 Siphon Filter. So go check out me talk about an old PlayStation 1 game.
Excellent. Adam, what do you got going on, buddy?
I encourage everybody to go check out the last episode of Out of the Coffin with Bob Levy. We spent some time together and had a wonderful conversation. I'd love you all to hear it.
That's Levyverse. That's where you want to go to find that. Producer Chris, we have a show coming up.
That's right.
At Johnny's.
Yeah, March 28th, Saturday.
March 28th, Johnny's Irish Pub here in Rochester, New York. If you're in the Western New York area, come see the Isotopes perform. We'll be doing 2 sets starting at 8 p.m. No cover charge. And we want you to come down and hang out with us. It's going to be a good time. All the Isotopes go-go dancers will be there. Lucy Tightbox will be there. Producer Chris. The list goes on. All sorts of people in the Isotopes these days. So we hope to see you down there. I should point out real quick. That's not the thing.
The teaser.
We don't do this very often these days, but the teaser is our chance to get people excited about the next episode of WATP. Because this Saturday, we'll be recording with Doug from Good Times Great Movies is coming on the show. And I'm happy to report Maddox is back. Maddox has a brand new podcast about Magic the Gathering.
Soul Ringers.
Soul Ringers. That's it. Maddox is back to talk about Magic the Gathering, something I know very little about. In fact, nothing at all.
Thank God. I would quit on the spot.
So that'll be interesting. We'll get into that and other subjects as well. Looking forward to that. Labyrinth Mystic coming in.
2004 was the last time Howard mentioned Stuttering John when John joined The Tonight Show. Stern wanted to make it clear John was never a writer for the show. Fuck John, then never spoke of him again.
Now, Labyrinth Mystic, I love you, buddy. You know I appreciate you, but I know that's not true because we played on this show when John went off on Howard on Adam Carolla's show afterwards. Howard played the clips and said, fuck you, John, because John was talking about he was underpaid and was complaining about shit.
Right.
So I know there was at least that incident. It was probably around 2008 time frame. But I feel like there might have been another time later than that, too, where John did something stupid, or maybe he got together with, maybe him and Susanna got together with Howard and Beth, and something happened. There was a discussion, but that is true. Howard, once you leave the show, he just never wants to bring you up again. You're dead to him, and you're dead to the show. I would love to cover more Howard Stern stuff. He's averaging one show a week so far this year, and he has nothing to talk about. It sucks. We probably have reviews. Reviews and comments on Spotify.
What are you guys still doing here?
I didn't put it in my notes. I wrote plugs for once. That was good. Notice how I went right to plugs. That was good. Megan, have you been checking on any of the Spotify reviews?
Yes, we do. And I encourage everyone to go to Spotify and leave comments. I see a lot of the same names, which I love to see, but I want to see more. I want to see new names, and I want to see funny comments. Make me laugh.
Love it.
So I have one from episode 708 from Sean. Like, Carl, what do you think about Whitney coming saying all the fucking time? I find so fucking irritating. P.S. When are you putting those hamburger pants on? Asking for a friend.
Oh shit! I know who your friend is. I know exactly who your friend is. Should I pack those for Vegas? I don't think I have them anymore. Actually, now that I think about it. Pretty sure I got rid of those.
You shouldn't have said that. Oh no, dude.
I mean, they're framed upstairs.
Thank you. Much better.
I'm gonna get sent pants made of you.
Oh
no. Anyway, they used to bug the shit out of me when people said all the time. I've become somewhat immune to it.
Okay.
Have you? Because I used to put together compilation supercuts and shit.
My daughter, who's 34, by the way, fucking will not stop doing it. And you just kind of develop a tolerance to it.
You have to develop a tolerance to it. Yeah.
Or else you
have to murder people, which is illegal in this country.
Yeah, afraid so.
Still is.
I mean, you can do it to other people in other countries, but just not within this country. You have more, Megan?
Yes. I listened to episode 709 recently, 3 Friends, 1 Booth. I do encourage everyone to listen to that. It was very good.
Thank you. Yeah. Joe Matarese is back with a podcast. And holy shit, he sucks.
But the Corey Feldman coverage I thought is pretty interesting. I know I've listened to Jim and them, and it's a lot of Corey, but a little bit of Corey is enough for me. But I have a comment from Hockey. How are you going to talk horrible about Corey Feldman movies and not mention Rock and Roll High School Forever, a true trash classic? And also from Tayfit, do you keep bringing Trucker Andy back on to make John look talented by comparison? Just swap in Megan so every joke doesn't hit a brick wall.
Oh, wow. All right. Now I see why you read that. I'm like, Jesus, she does not like Trucker Andy.
I like him.
I know. You just reminded me of something that I meant to say earlier in the show. I was on Drew's show yesterday, Drew Lane's show, with the great Dave Landau. And we were talking a little bit about Corey Feldman. on One Bad Movie with Stephen Baldwin. But more importantly, we went back and revisited a show that used to be called The Morning Toast. We've covered a few times on here. Now it's just called The Toast. And these women did an Oscar recap on Monday morning, hadn't seen any of the movies, didn't get any of the references, didn't understand any of the jokes, and talked about it for like 42 minutes. It was insane. They said some of the dumbest shit you've ever heard. I pulled one of the funniest clips I've ever pulled. I highly recommend you check out, if you're on my Patreon, you get the audio version of all my appearances on Drew Lane Show, or you can listen to it on Drew Lane Show or on his YouTube channel. He always cuts up the clips that I do with him and the great Dave Landau, who's very funny on that episode. Check that out. Any other comments, Megan?
I left a comment on that episode also.
Did you? What did you say?
I too performed How to Eat Like a Child like Corey, but in a summer camp production in the 90s.
Look at you little theater kid.
Yeah. I thought that was interesting because I'd never heard anyone else talk about that show. And then he's like, oh, I was in it with Dick Van Dyke. And I'm like, oh, I did that play too. So
I thought that was a children's book. That was
it's like a musical. It's a musical that, I don't know.
And didn't he get the mom wrong? He was like, my mom was played by, and he mentioned this legendary actress, and then it was wrong. It was like, oh yeah, her too, whatever.
Yeah, she was also in the movie. Right, her.
Yeah.
Megan's, I gotta say, the first theater kid that doesn't annoy the shit out of me. Congratulations on that.
I wonder why.
Who knows? Annie, do you have any recent reviews that you can read for us?
Yeah, I have 2 coming in from Podcast Addict. You can leave them on pretty much any platform, and we'll find them.
Nice.
So this one comes in from Anchorman808 saying, this podcast answers the question, is it possible to be both gay and homophobic? And that answer is absolutely.
That's a very funny review. I bet that's a 5-star review.
That one is a 5 stars.
Excellent.
But this one coming from Terry Berry says, wow, what a waste of time this rabbit hole was. Saw the show pop up when I was trying to get to my favorite podcast, Reddit, and I figured, what the heck? I want to know what they think about my favorite girls. Oh, what a mistake that was. This podcast has surface level shits on my faves, like for 5 minutes straight, and then got into their real faves, who is Stuttering John? Who is Steel Toe? Who is OP? Honestly, if I wanted a show shitting on John from accounting, I'd just get my AI to read my work chat.
Fuck you! Is that a 1-star review?
Nope, they got you again.
Yeah. I had a feeling you were setting me up on that one. They knew a little bit too much of what was going on. Excellent. Thank you guys for the reviews, the 5 stars. Helps the algorithm, helps people find the show, and we continue to grow, and we appreciate all of you. Let's hit some voicemails, the Gary and San Diego voicemail segment.
It's a bunch of crap. Swing and a miss. Rock and rolla.
Rock and rolla.
Hey, Carl, Ronnie in Syracuse. I love you, love the show. Wanted to say thanks for clarifying your remarks about the Anthony and Danny Brand situation. I do appreciate that. Makes sense what you said. Not that you need my approval. But I wanted to ask about John complaining that you posted his audiobook on your Patreon. And it seems like that would be DRM protected. So doesn't make any, you would have to record that book in real time and then, reshare it that way. So just wanted to say that, it just adds to the ridiculousness of John's allegation that you posted his audiobook on your Patreon. Don't call me back.
I didn't post the audiobook on my Patreon. We reviewed it over multiple episodes. You should check it out. They're fan-fucking-tastic. Speaking of Bob Levy, he was on one of the episodes where we reviewed John's book. Patreon.com/WhereThesePodcasts. Get the entire back catalog of bonus shows. Thanks, Ronnie.
Hey, Carl. Listening to the most recent episode, and towards the end, you're telling Trucker Andy about this new Paul McCartney documentary. Sounds fascinating. Can't wait to check it out. But that sounded suspiciously like some banter. Felt very out of place for the show. Please save that for your other show. Thanks a lot, Carl.
All right. Thank you for bringing that up. All of a sudden I had a real moment with my friend and we were discussing things. I apologize for that.
Verboten.
It won't happen again. Shut up, Chris.
Hey, Carl. This is Stevie No Pubes calling from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I'm 18, and I shut up, you bitch.
Stevie No Pubes. He's a listener. We found out on 3 Friends, 1 Booth that Joe Matarese went to school with a guy who didn't hit puberty until he was 18 years old. He had some embarrassing moments with girls.
The only good part of the podcast.
How is that possible? Megan, did you go to school with anyone who didn't go through puberty until they were 18?
No, but a couple girls I knew were close to
that's
that.
okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
That was a great voicemail. He knew we were going to laugh.
That was very funny. I haven't actually curated the voicemails this week, so that was the first time hearing that. That was very funny.
That was great.
Hey, did Opie pull his back out because he was burying his dead family? Just wondering.
Oh, interesting theory. Yeah. Because why did he need a ride in an ambulance? Why wouldn't his wife take him to the hospital unless she was 4 to 5 feet underneath the surface? Good theory.
This is Todd Chrisley, Carl. I just wanted to let you know, being in real estate development and what have you, I think it's a little long in the tooth to have a house so close to a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
You fucking piazza. Don't call me back.
None of that made sense. All right, moving on.
Carl Deluxe. Kind of been ahead of the curve on a lot of things in the Dabbleverse. I think in the second half of 26 into 27, the new thing will be Dabbleverse Rehab. Get Dr. Steve on it. I need it. I listened to Quadfather twice last week.
Oh, no.
Gave me the same disgusting feeling I had when I tried meth once. And I decided to get sober. Yeah, something's got to give. Let's go, Dr. Steve. I'm be your first patient. Dabbleverse Rehab.
I like the concept of Dabbleverse Rehab because people are getting addicted to it. But you didn't like meth? I liked it when I tried it the first time and the second time, the third. I think it's great.
Thinking maybe that voicemail was really just about Deluxe.
Yeah,
we're here for you, buddy.
Hey, Carl. It's Elmo here. I got a rhyme for you. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time. Don't fucking call me back.
Jesus Christ. Fucking weirdos out there. All right. Well, I think that wraps things up nicely. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out, supporting the show. We appreciate you. Thanks to Adam Bush, who's my co-host here every Wednesday and puts in more work than you could even know. We appreciate you, Adam.
Good
Producer Chris, he shows up.
Yep. I balance things out.
Annie always does a fantastic job. Megan, thanks. Put together the game for us. We appreciate all of you. But now,
I gotta go. Bye. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Who cares?
Okay, bye.
All right, everybody. You know, this was a great podcast. It was very revealing.
That was a great episode. That was really great.
Okay, folks. Guess what? The episode's over.
Yes. Thank you for tuning in. Bye. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Shut the fuck up.